Ah, hello. Good, good. How's everybody doing? We are here for a completely new set. We're here for some draft. We're here for owls and drawing three cards. Okay, it's weird. So we have this owl. Like I'm gonna talk about this owl for like a minute. It's like the mastery owl. You know, we get this owl. It's got like the galaxy cape on it. It's very. The fact that it has a galaxy cape makes me immediately think of Owlboy. I don't think it's supposed to be making me think of Owlboy, but it is because like it's a Nyx cape. But like the card that's an owl isn't very good. We'll see that card as we go. It's like the most passable of creatures in the world. Anyway, so yeah, there is no best of one draft key right now, so we're gonna do best of three drafting right now, which is pretty fun anyway. Hello, Copper Popper. Glad to see people are in here. Let's jump on in and kind of get things rolling. We're here to draft. We're here to see how Theros goes. If you're not familiar with Theros, this is our first return to Theros. It's an enchantment heavy set with a lot of graveyard shenanigans going on. The first time around, we had heroes and monsters as our theme. This time around, it's like escape from hell. HEL. Well, not actually HEL. Not hell. Okay, look, it's not that hell either. It's escape from the underworld. It's a Greek underworld, not Scandinavian. Anyway, you get me. Let's go ahead and jump on it. Ah, Egg. Welcome to Egg. Alright, what are we starting with? Akros, Oracle of Half-Truths. When Akros comes into play, opponent gets to only the top three, make a pile of them. And you pick either a face-up or face-down pile. So this was another card before in Shadows over Innistrad that had this effect tied to it, and it was okay. This is tied to a body, and it's very strong. Threatening Singer is a good, like, trick on a decent-sized body. 1/3 flyer is good at blocking, good at kind of holding the air. Cling to Dust, I played one draft of this set, and Cling to Dust was, like, one of my two, like, escape cards I had, and it was a very good escape card. Because not only was it a good escape card, it's sort of a, rather than a cremate, it's also like, think twice, which is nice. Fateful End is removal, as sad as I am to see this at Uncommon, I'm also happy to play it. Even a 3-cost Lightning Strike will do good. Sounds like a good plan, Omnicrom. Sunmane Pegasus, Flying Lifelink Vigilance. Grim Physician is a copy of a card we've seen a lot of. This is, there's a goblin that did this. There's been like a half-dozen cards with this effect over the years. Indrik, thank you for the sub. Enjoy your Skull and Slime. Towering Wave Mystic, mills on damage. Mills on damage to anything, not just player, and it mills target player. So, you can set up your escape. You probably absolutely do not want to mill an opponent in this format. Unless you are killing your opponent through that mill, you really don't want to do that, because you're just handing them. Alright, Thirst for Meaning. I'm going to talk about cards a lot in here, since this is our first stream of doing this, so this draft is going to be slower than usual. So, just kind of as we talk about cards in the set, this is our first bite at them all, you know? Thirst for Meaning I did play with. This card owns. This card's incredible. This card's extremely good. This is a very, very good draw spell. I think it, like, Thirst for anything, anytime we've ever had this effect, Thirst for Knowledge, Compulsive Research, it's always been super powerful, and it's been a, like, format even older formats than just standard playable. Now, the thing that's even better about it in this format in limited, this is an instant with escape. We do have enchantments with escape, so like we can discard enchantments that we can just recur later to this, so that it's draw 3, no downside. Or if you aren't discarding an enchantment, maybe you're feeling an escape card on draw 3, discard 2. Anyway, the text draw 3 on an instant at 3 mana, really good. There's a cycle of these. These are Nyxborn vanilla creatures. They're enchantment creatures. Each color has these. They're okay. Passable. Like, this is fine. Envoy's Aura Likers. There's a pretty good setup of Aura Likers in this set. You can do the same sort of, like, to an extent, you can do the heroic plan of, like, Voltron 1 creature, but it's much harder to pull off, and there's a lot more ways to punish you for it. Soul Reaper of Mogis is a card I've actually had a lot of pluses with, like, good times with in the draft I did on yesterday. There's, like, passive enchantments, multiple pacifism enchantments, and, like, just being able to sack off those creatures, and, like, little tokens around. Thrill, this is a card I expect we'll be seeing a lot of. Strong card, very good stuff. This is like the, basically this is, not Wild Guess, Tormenting Voice, but like, almost just good. And Hyrex Tower Scout, this is an infinite with Kiki Jiki. Oh, it's also a 3/3 for 3. This in Crusar's sweet. Unknown Shores. So, all that talk, I like Fateful End, I like Atris, I like Thirst for Meaning. I'm not willing to pick a double-colored card that's not Dream Trawler or a God, I think, or something like that. This is powerful, but not powerful enough for me to want to pick pack 1, because it's hard to commit to 2 colors this early, and this isn't a format with easy fixing. We're not in a format with, like, Ravnica, where I could pick this and then be like, well, what if I'm in blue-red splash black? Or what if I'm in, you know, green-black splash blue? So I am going to pick up Fateful End. As underwhelming as it is compared to a Lightning Strike, you will 100% play this, and it will be a very strong card in Limited. You can go to the Dome, whatever. So, let's see where that leads. Dawn Evangel. Whenever a creature dies, if an armor is attached to it, return CMC 2 creature to hand. Okay? X, so this is the overrun, doesn't hand off trample, but, like, it's the game winner. Cetessan Petitioner, this is a almost reprint. I don't comment tool. Dual lands at Theros are at rare. Yes, there's Unknown Shores at common, and there's, like, I think 2 other fixing pieces in the set. They're in green. So this was a common at 3/3 for 4 in Theros proper. Don't remember the name, but it was a 3/3 for 4. This is an update on the most perfect creature, like Rumbling Sentry. So back in Theros, we had a joke about Silent Artisan, which was a 5 mana 3/5. We called it the perfect creature. Had no text. 5 mana 3/5. Why was that the perfect creature? Well, you had Last Breath that killed 2 power creatures. You had Smite the Monsters to kill 4 power creatures. You had Throttle to give -4/-4. You had a ton of ways to kill creatures, but a 3/5 with no text was immune to, like, all of those. And here it is, the update on the most perfect creature, and oh, guess what? 5 damage, but wait. It dodges. So they had to upgrade the perfect creature, and it gave it an effect. Also, they gave it a hexagon crotch? What's going on there, buddy? Why do you have, like, a hexagon gate on your rock? I don't even know. Here's again our 4-power killer, which cannot kill the Rumbling Sentry. Portent of Betrayal. This was a good threaten. Final Flare! I think I'm okay with this. I would probably pick this up if there's nothing else in here. Moogie's Favor. This is when I was talking about Thirst for Knowledge, being able to discard enchantments with Escape. This is one of them. This is a very, very cheap Escape. Very cheap. 2, not obviously 3 mana is not cheap, but 2 cards is cheap. There's only 1 card I can think of that's cheaper, and it's another enchantment. Cool. Scry on the flyer. We got this. This is a good constellation card. There's a lot of reach in this set. And here's the owl. It's not really that impressive. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up Final Flare here. Green looks exciting in here, but not quite yet where I want to be. So I'm going to pick up Final Flare and keep red. This will give us more removal, more... Like, I don't want to have a ton of these. I only want, like, 1 or 2 at most. But it's a card I'm okay having for, like, big removal. Alright, let's see how red keeps going. Maybe we'll see something that makes us move into a different color. What for flying? All the heroic effects like this one are the same. They're all +1 your team. Indeed, that's what I think if I see this. It's not Final Flash, but it's close. Here's the white entry into the cycle. It's those who serve. Triumphant Surge again is our Smite the Monstrous. This card I did not see a lot of good times with in the like around before in at least at the draft yesterday. It like 3 seemed to be kind of a big number around unless you're playing against Gruul. Thrill, Group Physician, Funeral Rites, which is not Eat the Bones, sadly. This is lose 2, draw 2, mill 2, rather than scry 2, draw 2, lose 2. The order on those cards might be different. Traveler's Amulet is the other common piece of fixing I was talking about. The other one is in green, and it's a 3-mana flash enchantment. Fruits, this is an escape card you don't want to be playing, but you will play an escape card if you really need it. And I'm kind of thinking about this Loathsome Chimera, or the Warden of the Chained. So Loathsome Chimera is not the greatest thing, because like a 4/1 trades down super easy, but this escape is really good. Like, so again, escape for 3 cards, and it becomes a 5, you know, you get a Cobble Brute on your escape, and you can keep escaping a Cobble Brute. I think I'm gonna pick up Warden of the Chained and see where that goes. This seems like another, here's a big thing about Warden of the Chained. Can't attack unless you control another 4-power creature. Can block. That 4/4 is huge. Daxos Blessed by the Sun. We see we've got a lot of open, that's open white, but not a ton of it. Again, in Triumphant Surge. This is another overrun on a philosophy. Cobble Brute that comes out is way better than standard Cobble Brute, indeed. Farika's Libation. This is a new effect we're seeing. We've only seen one other effect like this, and it was in a Modern Horizons set. They're giving black enchantment hate at a limited effect. The thought process was 3 colors can deal with like that. Every permanent type has like 3 colors that can deal with them reasonably, except for enchantments that only had 2 colors that could deal with them reasonably. And so after a lot of time and thought, they thought, all right, well, what if we give it to black, but on a limited scale? Specifically because black has a lot of enchantments they would love to get rid of their own, and they don't want them to be able to do that on their own. They have to go out of faction for that help. So Farika's Libation gives us an edict that lets us double up on choices. That makes this edict stronger. I played this draft last night, and it was actually pretty interesting. You know, you'd have like boards where your opponent had 4 creatures, and it's like, wow, that sucks. Like, I'm gonna hit your 1/1. But then you look at the enchantment, and it's like, wait, like your best creature is an enchantment creature. Sweet, let's hit that. Cetessan Training is a good cantrip. I'm probably gonna pick up Underworld Ragehound here. This is a very sweet attacker. 3/1 for 3 or for 2. It has attack each turn, which is one of my favorite trick texts. And then it has a good escape again. Comes out. Let's get the red going. Let's get the aggro going. Rise. Rise. Furious Rise. At the end step, you draw a card and you can play it until your next end step, effectively, until you exile another card with Furious Rise. Petitioner, that's double green. I don't really like it. Flicker of Fate, strong card. In the sense that, like, flickering does have a lot of good stuff to do in here. Seeing blue in here. Skirmisher? We don't have a lot of enchantment stuff at the moment. Satyr's Cunning. Now this... Blue can't permanently deal with anything unless you catch in the act, so give him the ability to enchantments and stepping on toes already has to. Yeah, the idea also was like red doesn't get that sort of thing either. They don't want to give red enchantment hate because that just always felt really out of red. So they did give red though the ability to interact with enchantments in this set in the sense that they can sack enchantments, which is kind of something. Look at that Satyr's Cunning. This is kind of aggressive. Stesson Skirmisher is a 2/1 that can become a 3/2 on Constellation. All the Constellation cards in this set are not enchantments, which means you kind of have to look other places for your enchantments. I mean, that said, I could pick up Furious Rise. We have a 4-power creature, and it could keep the cards rolling. Kind of want to try that out. I'm not sure how good this card is. Like, again, they've been giving red so much card draw over the last 2 years, it's kind of incredible, to the point where I think it's the second best color at card draw flat, in standard at least, behind blue. Which is kind of just unreal when you think about it, because like usually that's black's toes, and then green, I think, is usually tertiary at it. Sometimes it's strong because of singular strong cards, but red just has like, take a look at how many cards in standard can draw cards in red. I'll actually take a brief aside to do this for you. We'll take a look at red, and we'll go exile. So in red, we have Robber of the Rich draws off your opponent. Light Up the Stage draws to Sarkara draws on damage. There's Experimental Frenzy draws off the top of your deck. And then like they don't use the word draw, but there's so many like just good ways to draw or gain card advantage that it's very weird for red. So it's something we continue to see. Anyway, let's take that, rejoin our draft. Let's take that enchantment, see how it plays. We're on red more than more Rage Hound. Ooh, Flummox Cyclops. Whenever 2 or more creatures attack, Flummox Cyclops can't block. It is a 4/4/4/4 with reach. Wow. It's weird. That reach is weird because, like, this card likely is not blocking. We also have another Underworld Rage Hound. I like getting the big ones, though. This is a good attacker, 4/4/4/4 with that club. It's weird they don't know that it feels approximately red, and it's pretty good. The only thing I feel odd about is that black, like, it feels lacking in other colors now, like, because of that. And I don't know if that's just, like, they have, like, we don't have a Sign in Blood or a Eat the Bones style effect that's very good at the moment. Yeah, let's pick this up and see if we can do that, because we do have 2 things that like the 4 powers, and let's try to see if we can get a deck going with that. Alright, Stampede Rider, if we have a 4-power creature, becomes a 3/4. On the attack, we got another Farika's Libation coming around. So the Omen Cycle, really good stuff. So the Omen of the Sun, the Omen Cycle are all flash enchantments that have 3 sack scry 2, and then some come into playability. And they're all pretty damn good. The black one is a Raise Dead for 1, the green one's Rampant Growth on 3, the blue one is scry 2 draw 1? Is it, I think it's scry 2 draw 1. I think it's preordained for 2. This one is Raise the Alarm for 3, and then the last, and then Reds is 2 mana, 2 damage, which is fine. I'm gonna take Stampede Rider. Let's get the 4 going. Power of 4. Skophos Maze Warden. 4 mana, 3/4 with Flowstone. Whenever another creature becomes the target of an ability of a land you control named Labyrinth of Skophos, you may have Skophos Maze Warden fight that creature. Holy smokes. That's hilarious. Reminds me of the set analysis of Booch colors when rating the commander and causes to tank. I think 3,200 games. Came up with only one. It makes you lose scoring games and rather improve your win rate in that color is white because it's the worst scoring cards. Alright, I'm fine with this as a Flowstone thing. I'm looking at the Underworld Rage Hound and thinking, like, that's pretty cool too. More Rage Hounds looks really good for us. Wow, nothing in here. Let's grab the Unknown Shores. We're looking at almost mono red at this point. I'll take Port into a Trail. This is not a card I want. Double green does not seem our speed. Let's take Portent and let's kind of keep setting up here. Reprint a Field is a good one. I might want that Fruit if we're that aggressive. We'll see. Thrill seems fine. Cetizen Training. This is that late? Am I overvaluing that? I don't know. Satyr's Cunning, that's okay. Alright, rolling it back. Nadir Kraken. Whenever you draw a card, you can pay 1, put a +1/+1 on Nadir Kraken, and create a blue tentacle creature token, 1/1. So, every turn, it gets bigger, and then if you have a draw effect, like the, what we saw earlier, a couple draw effects we don't see any point to in here, more of those should keep showing up. In here, I'm looking at... This card's kind of dumb. You can get some dumb loops going on with this. It's one of the best build-on things. We have Dreadful Apathy, which is our pacifism. Notably, pacifism exists in this set. Removal's a lot stronger in here than it was in Theros, because Theros is designed around Voltron style creatures, so you didn't have pacifism make you like feel bad because you threw everything on one card. Devourer of Memory. Sea God's Scorn is basically Sea God's Revenge, but without the scry and a little better targeting. Still probably just as good. Infuriate is almost Giant Growth. Alright, can we pick up the Nadir Kraken? I don't know if that's something we want. It's big. We could pick up the Kraken in the sense that it is powerful, but I don't know if we're... Like, we would have to kind of pivot. We could pivot out of green. That's easy enough. That's not... Infuriate is almost Giant Growth, and that's probably just good enough. How am I doing on creatures at the mo? I want a couple more at the early, and double blue is the problem. I'm feeling I kind of want to keep the mono red aspect of this deck going, and only splash for things that are like very powerful alone. Let's go ahead and pick up the Infuriate. No problem with that. Alright, coming back around, Whirlwind Denial, Mischievous Chimera, which is liking spells cast on your opponent's turn. Blight Breath, Catoblepis, Devotion X, kill spell, and creature, -X/-X. Stampede Rider. Skophos War Leader is very threatening for how huge that is. There's a lot of big creatures in red. More Stampede Rider wouldn't be bad. Also, Mystic Repeal is super good. This is just bottom deck and enchantment. In this format, that's main deckable. Grove Dancer. This is an enchantment creature that's very good. You gain life kind of like tangentially, and you build up escape. So... Catoblepis. Bleepis. I enjoy like there's a lot of different ways to pronounce what's the worst way? Catoblepas. But I like the Catoblepis. Alright, I'm gonna pick up a Stampede Rider here. Would have picked up this Chimera if we'd picked up the, I'm honestly looking at this, like, mono red, thinking, like, this could be pretty fun. Here, the next Born comes with a Soldier and then Team Pump. Here's the enchantment I was talking about that's, like, the cheapest escape in the world. I saw a game where, like, a player had, like, 3 of these, and it got kind of silly. Incendiary Oracle is a... I kind of like that, too. That's really damn good. Hero of the games, again, Heroic, +1/+0 your team. An Arena Trickster gets +1/+1 counter if you cast on your opponent's turn. I'm thinking this 2-drop. That seems nice. It's a bear with pump and... Oh, God. The Akroan War, huh? This is a hyper first pick. So... Sagas go 1, 2, 3. 1 on play, 2 next turn, 3 next turn. Step 1, Steal a creature. Step 2, your opponent is forced to attack with everything. Step 3, wrath their board. Like, if you don't die to the crack from a Crowan War, your opponent probably loses all their creatures. And then they get back their Crowan Ward creature unless you attack, like, except, you know, it'll be untapped. They'll get one. It's kind of ridiculous. So that's a huge pick. I'm not even going to look at the rest of the pack to, like, feel that out. That's just that powerful. Yeah, unless their creatures are perfect, you know. But even then, they'll be tapped. That's the thing. They will full out attack you. If you can just hit them back, sweet. You got it. Good job. Red's looking open. Another Infuriate. We got another Satyr's Cunning. This card's actually pretty good again because that escape cost is low. So this is kind of like a recurring. We can just keep playing one tokens. And we might want 1/1 tokens as ways to sack the Final Flare or Scophos War Leader. One more Infuriate would not make me feel bad about the deck. And I don't really... We'll probably pick up one War Leader. I don't know how I feel about... If you want to jump on in, again, it's still open. The offer is hella on the table. We're playing effectively mono red at this point. Underworld Ragehound, this looks great. Again, I wanted some early drops, I wanted some aggressive ones, and we're going to be playing a good, nice aggressive strategy, put our opponent on their toes, and hopefully finish them off with cool things like a Crowan War Portent. Triumph of Annex. So, there was this saga here, the Akron War. One thing I want to note about the Akron War that's a really, really cool detail is just take a look at the art on it. So, like, the art on sagas generally is like, you know, it kind of tells a story. And we have the, this is effectively, you know, Paris takes, Helen of Troy. And then, okay, we're going to send my armies to go fight. And look at the third image on there. The battle of, the Trojan War. It's not finished. Like, you can see the thread. So, like, whoever was making this, the war, what happened? Like, is the war over? Did that side lose? You know, it's a, I don't know, but that's a cool detail in my mind. That's being woven still. But now, the Triumph of Annex, this one's not great. 3 turns of target creature control gets +1, +X, +O, where X is the number of counters on this, and then a fight on turn 4. It's very slow, very minor, and just not really, in my mind, getting a job done. Like, you really need some sort of, like, strong, aggressive creature for this, but this is just, like, not really casting... I don't know, I'm not a big fan of this card, especially because, like, the fight is 3 turns removed. Who knows what the board's gonna look like in 3 turns. Altar of the Pantheon gives you devotion for everything. Still might pick up the Triumph to try to play it and see how it plays, because I'm not huge on Hero. Like Tower Scout if you're still going Gruul. I'm unknown if I'm still going Gruul. I might just pick it because it is the best card in here. Like, we could still go Gruul if we, in pack 3, you know, who knows? We open a Gruul God, we open some powerful green. I'm not opposed to moving this from mono red. So let's pick this in knowledge of, like, okay, well, you know, let's add a 3/3 to our deck that feels good. We can get any number of Hero of the Games, it seems. When Piper dies, make a goat. Mill. Relentless Pursuit. This is effectively Gift of the Gargantuan. Real top 4, creature end land, rest in the grave, which I think Gift was not. It's a sweet card, and I think I'm going to pick it up here rather than that, or like the Bronze Sword, which is a little too expensive for my liking. Mirror Shield is cool. This is another story card in the sense of, like, not story of the set, but like... Oh, this is the last pick. I just haven't removed it. The Mirror Shield is gains hexproof, and whenever a Death Touch creature becomes blocked or blocks this creature, it dies, which is hilarious. You know, it's the shield of, you know, that killed Medusa. A big Relentless Pursuit, some card draw. Perseus, thank you. It's weird. My mind has like a lot of names at the front, and then like sometimes it's like, like, oh, Icarus's wings and things like that. Other things it's like, oh, what was the name? Oh, the Trojan War. Yeah. So it's probably fine picking up the wings of hubris. Get us some evasion. We might play this if we're this in these colors. Yeah, I'll jump in at the end of this pack here. Devour Memory is a really cool card. I got to play this yesterday a lot. This is 2/1. Whenever you mill yourself, it becomes a 3/2 or +1/+1 and can't be blocked. And then it has a self mill effect to like work with escape, but also like triggering itself. I don't know. I think it's pretty sweet. Grab one of those. Let's grab the Grove Dancer. Here are the games finally in here. Wow. Oh wow, this is a pick. So Nyxborn Brute is the red card in the like cycle of just enchantment creatures, no text. This is the hugest ass cobbleist brute you can find in life. Like, it big. This card's sweet. Oriet of Mountains Blaze is very nice at getting us like through our deck, out of land, flood, things like that. And then Rapid Flames is like an okay falter. It's not great. I don't like it that much. So that's interesting. I'm gonna take the big one. Sorry, Oriet's really good too, but a deck wants to be some bigots. Satyr's Cunning, it's fine, and alright, so let me quick,
Hello.
Alright, hello, Gnomebitten.
I'm Gnomebitten. I see we are in Gruul. That is my usual thing to do in formats.
Gruul in the sense that, like, this almost looks mono-red.
What is...
So...
We get a 2-mana shock.
Yeah, I'm looking at, like, 2-mana shock with Scry on it is no joke, like...
Yeah, it's not terrible.
We got some pretty big uns, War Leader and Flummoxed Cyclops, and a Flowstone creature up here that is the Minotaur of the Maze that we don't have, obviously, because it's a rare.
Yeah, we might open it. Look at that Sea God Scorn, which is not Sea God's Revenge.
No, it's about the
but
same,
it is
though.
Sea God's Revenge.
This card here, the Wavebreak Hippocamp, is a pretty dang cool one. Anything that has draw can like just staple card draw onto your cards is...
Yeah, I didn't super believe in the draw your second card per turn gimmick, and I don't super believe in this in Limited either, but if you can do it, then it's super good. Opt isn't in this set, is it?
The curve looks low right now. Yeah, it does. I'm still probably picking up Omen of the Forge here, even though there's because there's like 3 biggies in here, and if one of them tables, we can put it in as a 4-drop. I don't think Opt is in here.
But Shock, you pick removal, kids.
Yeah. All right, Nessian. Wow, there's a lot of green in here. Let's kind of go through that. Nessian Wanderer. How do you like Elder Pine of Jukai?
This is Elder Pine of Jukai. Only it's not as good as Elder Pine of Jukai, but come on, well, it is.
Right. Honestly, a 1/3 for 2 is really good at stuffing. Like sometimes it'll have to be a trading effect because the Lost Pride's a 3/1, the Underworld Hound is 3/1, but like it stuffs aggression well enough.
Wait, is that a improvement to Manic Vandal?
Yes, this is an improvement to Manic Vandal. It gives you either destroy an artifact or 2/2 haste.
Wait, Staggering Insight is a huge buster, but that's not a card we can do.
Yeah.
There's an Affectionate Indrik in the pack.
Yeah, I would like it a little more if it actually was Affectionate Indrik, because that was 5 green, I think.
But I think so.
I still like the hell out of this. This fits our deck pretty well and would give us a reason to be in green that doesn't feel super forced.
Yeah, it is 5 in green for effect. But the double pips. Pips. But the 2-drop is also fine. If we're in green as a lighter color, having it on a 2-drop maybe isn't the greatest, but it does do card advantage.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm interested in this biggie. We don't have a lot of stuff near the top of the curve. We have a lot of stuff already. Like,
Yeah, and removal. You pick removal, kids.
what about another 4 or 5 minutes? This card is tabled 4 times. Why would I pick it here? Like
Yeah,
this
that's
card is like tabled. I want to say every time we've seen it because there's no point where I would want to pick it up here. If I was gonna not pick up Brawler, I'd either pick up the Reveler's Huntmaster, which actually is a pretty good 1 green.
yeah. It's like half of a aspect of the Hydra.
Dream Shaper Shaman. What do you do?
It casts Reality Warp, I think, or no Chaos. What is it that? It's a spell they use in Commander.
Okay, Warp World 1.
Yeah, what's that called? It's 3. It's 2 and a red
Chaos
for
Warp?
this effect. Chaos Warp. It's not. It's got.
Oh boy.
Man, tokens suck in this Rapid Flame set, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Um, if you are green, Omen of the Hunt is okay. How much does that's a Tessin? 2? That's not the worst card I've ever seen.
Yeah, draw a card, +1 trample. This is expensive is my problem. The one thing that's kind of good with it is we do have these, like, tiny tokens.
Yeah, I guess if you turn a satyr into a random card, then...
That is the very strange buzzing going on your end.
Give me a second.
It's like a grill. Sorry, that's I didn't want to interrupt with that. I hate just the technical difficulties thing, but
It's going without me if it doesn't. If it keeps being problems.
all right. I picked up the 6-drop. I don't know if we'll play it, but
What's Furious Rise?
so we got one of these already. This is effectively a card draw.
Yeah, it's like Outpost Siege kinda, but better.
Yeah, better-ish. We have one of those already, so it's not like we need another. I don't see the strength of Satyr's Cunning pay 1 for 1/1 with downside. The trick of it is that you can play it like 5 times.
Yep, this is a
Escape.
This card has retrace.
So I don't know if I explained this about Escape correctly. Escape does not exile the spell on cast. That is not flashback. When you cast a card with flashback, like it's gone, and you're like, well, it's gone. You just go, well, how many cards do I have in my grave? 10? Exile them all, make 5 1/1s, go.
Yep, that's why Escape is better than it's not really better than it looks. That's why it's good.
Yeah, that is the upside of Escape, is that, so like our Underworld Rage Hounds will continuously come back as 4/2s. So.
That's a Incendiary Oracle seems okay.
That's a good 2-drop.
She seems fine.
We don't have, what are we doing on 2s? We got Incendiary Oracle, Underworld Rage Hound X2, like a Grove Dancer, and that's about it. I'd be fine with that.
It's got bad fire breathing, but still fire breathing.
Yeah. Okay, this is a land. This is like a wild growth that you can sacrifice to make a wolf.
Yep. I don't know why the wolves have spirals on them, but they do.
All right, whatever was happened, it has been fixed. Nothing, there's been no noises on your end. The Final Death. This is our common removal spell.
Yeah, that card is that's quite the card.
Mm-hmm. The card I'm actually going to pick out of here, though, is Loathsome Chimera.
So loathsome. If only it were a Catoblepis instead.
All right. Sadly, it's only a Chimera. Ooh.
Aspect of the Lamprey. What a dumb card.
I have played this. I played it as a one of yesterday.
Yeah,
The lifelink helps, and like you're doing a mind rot, so nice job.
it ain't flight of fancy, but what is?
Does enchant creature type mean you can bestow them? There, no, bestow does not exist in this set. The only thing
Mm,
that enchantment creatures do is they are enchantments. So Shoalcracken here says whenever enchantment enters the battlefield, you may draw a card, discard a card. You can do that. Or
and
if
they made aspect of the Lamprey say you control, so you can't cast it on your opponent's creatures to get the mind rot. You could do that with flight of fancy. I'm pretty sure. Oh well.
Starlight Mantle is another you
Yeah,
control. Here's another you
that's
control.
yeah. Those ones are bug fixed, so you don't accidentally miscast them. But this is a fight spell.
This is 100% my pick here. Like toughness is something our cards don't have. So like,
Yeah.
help us out. Mystic Repeal. Oh goodness. So this is the payoff card for the like 4 power deck that is super strong.
Yeah, because it rolls and rolls and rolls.
Yeah, so like we play this on 2, and then on 3, we either have Warden of the Chained or Loathsome Chimera that immediately will allow that to attack as a 3/3. And then on 4, we have even more creatures to throw down on that. So like A plus would play there. Okay, so green finally has like a reason to exist in our deck.
Oh, that's nice because I think we would be forced to play it. Okay, gain life equal to devotion. The green gift of strength is like okay. The 2-drop's not great.
Yeah, we have a couple enchantments.
Theros has like a tradition of mediocre green small creatures.
Take the trick. And so here, this is what I was talking about like our big creatures coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if we want Maze Warden or we want one of these Scophos War Leaders, which I think actually I'm fine. This is a good place to finally pick up one of these War Leaders.
Pick that. Isn't that a Relic of Progenitus knockoff?
Yeah, so this is actually a really like fine card to be playing.
Yeah,
Uh,
but we're playing. It's still best of 3, right?
yeah, we are playing best of 3.
That makes Soul Guide Lantern a bit more valuable, but a War Leader is also just like a 4-power creature to do our things with.
Yeah, we don't really have, like, at that point in the curve, we don't have a lot that I like.
Yeah. Unknown Shores.
Yeah, it was like our last pick. Yeah, then there's more of these here. That would have been... Oh, Revelers is probably fine to have one of.
And just some artifact hate.
Creature with reach. Cards what exist.
Yeah, we're done picking card. Ooh, a plummet.
It's a sideboard card if I've ever seen one. Alright, so, the deck.
Maga has trained me to main deck my plummets and be happy about it. When you're playing best of 1, it's like, I'll play 1 disenchant, 1 plummet, and just count on the fact that those cards will do something.
This was our first pick.
And then you invited me and then did that.
I did that while you weren't there to see it, so...
I guess. 1 second.
Alright, I'm just kind of putting cards in here. Flare. Play 1 Satyr's Cunning. And don't mind me, I'm putting cards in and then we'll cut afterwards. Pursuit's going to be a draw to a lot of the time. I want the... No. No, I want the... There we go. Yeah, 17 creatures. Okay, so we have 5 cuts to make on this. How we doing? Okay, what are our 4 power creatures? Let me... think doesn't put those on a pile. Maze Warden's like a fake 4 power creature, so I'm gonna put it in the pile. So there's... Okay, how about we make a fake pile for the... Okay. So there's our 4 power creatures, and these are our fake 4 power creatures. This is a fake one because it can come back as a 4 power creature. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I want... Okay. Satyr's Cunning. Not sure I actually care about that, because, like, we do have 2 Rage Hounds and a Chimera for escape, so it's not like we're fighting for escape cards. Thrill's also reasonable to play. Revelers is also something I can probably cut. I don't want to cut too many more creatures, so I'm looking over here. Portent might be fine to cut when we have the Akron War. The Akron War doesn't untap haste, it just steals. Do we actually need the Nyxborn Brute? We have a lot, again, we have a lot of these, like, 4 power creatures, and maybe we don't need just, like, a big brute like that, when things like the Phlomex Cyclops are going to be a little more survivable. And cut a better on curve. We can cut these 5. Call that fair. Anything else in here I'd want to add? Am I gonna play that on Unknown Shores? We're gonna have that Thrill too, because I didn't pick up the Cycler, which is a really, really good card. The Cycler is very, very strong in a world with Escape as well. That's one of the things that makes that thing better. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Unknown Shores looks so bad.
Okay, the dog had to go outside.
Okay. Unknown Shores is real shit, right? Like, this is...
Yeah, you shouldn't play it.
It's like...
If you're in a 2-color... Okay. Unless you're in, like, 3 or more colors, Unknown Shores is worse than a basic for your fixing type.
You know, like, well, the thing is, we only have 1 card that's double, and it's Brawler, and everything else is single.
Yeah, like a 6-mana card, we're probably fine.
Alright. Made some cuts. Yeah, made some cuts.
Made some cuts. Cut them.
Let's roll.
Man, it reminds me of 6-minute It. Cut him, huh? Classic. I wonder if that video is still around, because Everything is Terrible's YouTube got destroyed.
Oh, this hand rules.
What's the Rage Hound? It's like is it a Piker or a Squire or what? 3/1. Wow.
Way better than that.
Attacks each turn if able. Okay.
Yeah.
We got Infuriate. Let's let it attack.
Hell, we got Infuriate and a removal spell.
So yeah, Unknown Shores has done some work for us in the past, but if you're... You have to be in... I try not to play it unless I'm in, like, 3 to 4 colors.
I just don't like it.
Yeah, because it's not good. Well, I mean, we're attacking into that,
Yeah,
and then we're going to Infuriate.
yeah, I'd rather use Infuriate than,
I mean, if they don't block, then we can just Fateful End afterwards.
Oh no, has to attack. I am ruined.
What do they got?
Bum, 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 bum.
What is that Riot Piker? What do they got? Turns out we actually could have something.
Yeah, I love that. It just always attacks, so they don't, it's like, do they have a trick? By the way, I think our opponent has a card for single green. They had a pause there on their turn. Heliod's Pilgrim, wow, that's,
No, that's going to probably trade for our future. We'll play a 4/4.
Hope they don't grab pacifism with that. Be a little annoyed. Indomitable Will.
Do you want to attack, and then if they block, Infuriate, and then...
I think I honestly might just want to play this Flummox Cyclops.
That's probably fine. The only the only reason I kind of like Infuriating is if they put the aura on their guy next turn, but if they Infuriate, then we'll just see what happens. We want our guy to die. He has
He'll come back. There's already one card in my yard. It's 3 other cards, so...
Yeah, he comes back as a 4/2.
Comes back as a 4/2. Oh no.
The Spider.
So the cool thing is that Indomitable Will is +1/+2 with Flash.
Yeah, but a 3/4 don't block a 4/4.
No. Here we go, just the beatdown. Finally get some damage in.
What's the text of Flummox Cyclops?
If our opponent attacks with 2 creatures, it loses its ability to block. It also has reach.
Ah, yes.
Sure.
Squires for days. This is the 3rd Squire from our opponent.
Alright.
If only that we could maybe hold Mountain.
There's no reason to play it anymore.
And we have a Jeweler. I guess we do. Well, we have a Fire Breather.
We have multiple Fire Breathers.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, opponent's at 6. Like, we have 6 points of burn, effectively.
We might hold 1 Mountain. Just hold a land for the looter and then play it if we draw the Fire Breathers.
I want them to play the 4 mana +2/+2 first strike enchantment.
Yes. Or just target their guy with an aura. Just do that. Or they can play up 1/1 we have to burn an 8.
Okay, and they can't save it with Indomitable Will. Can't block. Opponent is very mana screwed at the mo. Like, they got to 3 and then they haven't made a land drop since.
Well, Flood beats Screw. Ostensibly. And we can just scry a land to the bottom. Even if it's forest, we scry it away.
So they can... That's a fight.
Yeah, that's an above average draw.
Yeah, I'll take a fight. Get, like, their envoy out of here.
Yeah, I can kill their stupid thing.
I don't want to kill their spider, because, like, it's the thing that recurs, but... I want to kill the thing that lets them play things for cheaper.
Yeah, it's like going after a land. Aha! Your holy strength does nothing. It's as if you didn't draw an extra card. The card you drew didn't do anything.
However, nice owl over here.
Yeah, that owl is almost entirely stolen from that film. Clash of the Titans.
It's just the owl from Clash of the Titans. There isn't even a card that looks like this.
Well, there is one in in Dominaria.
Oh my god, they actually did have that aura I was talking about. The +2/+2 first strike, and then when it hits an opponent, you get to make a 1/1.
Well, that's actually a huge problem for us.
Yeah, that's incredibly bad.
Because they can chump our 1/1.
There's an artifact owl. The art looks nothing like this. I pointed it out a couple times. It looks nothing. God.
So if we don't attack, they just attack with both their creatures. We can't block, and they make another 1/1 to chump our guy. If we do attack, then they just do that, which means how many cards in our grave do we have?
3. That's +2. Not
we
there
can
yet.
block the spider with Underworld Ragehound and then infuriate it to kill it.
And then it becomes a 7/4 and dies to first strike.
First strike, yes. First strike.
Yeah.
Well, we're probably going to lose single-handedly with this.
Yeah, I don't see us beating that specific card right now. Again, draws, and if we're gonna draw like this is going nowhere.
They played a swamp, which gives me hope for games 2 and 3, but my hope for this game is fading away.
As you might have guessed.
Yeah.
So we get to break chains, and we get a 4/2.
Can't break these cuffs.
Okay, 3 cards in our opponent's hand, and they are live, in the sense that those are not lands.
What's their red cards?
What if they're double white?
They're triple black.
Okay, exile target creatures, and surveil 1.
Surveil, yeah.
Okay, they're still attacking with the spider.
So their creatures suck, they have one really good aura, and they have a very good black kill spell.
Yeah, I'm feeling like the gigantic fool for not having picked the looter in our deck. Because that's just losing us the game right now. Why?
Real estate. And a threaten lethal. Showing us cards.
Damn it! That's the card I've needed for the last 5 turns. So the Akron War is steal a creature.
Yeah.
This is the turn it is irrelevant.
Yeah, because the steals the creature, but it's still tapped.
Yes. Well. Okay, so I steal Skola Gravedancer. And that can start milling us.
What are we drawing to?
Forcing them to attack all out. And then killing them. Because we force them to attack all out, and then our crackback might be able to kill.
Okay, that's probably irrelevant. It's actually better if they put it on the 1/1.
Yeah. Doesn't give trample, just gives plus X. That forces both my blocks.
I ain't gonna lie. They don't get a 1/1 this turn.
And I can escape the hound. Yeah, what am I trying to draw to?
The Stampede Rider is a 3/4.
Yep. Oh. That's what we call the game right there.
Yeah, they gave their stupid spider tramp.
Okay.
Enchantment or creature is what it said?
Enchantment or enchanted creature. Or so, yeah. Yeah.
Weird wording. Okay, well, we're dead.
Yeah.
Good concession.
I felt very bad because we don't have a way of dealing with like hyper flood like this, and that's something I had one shot of picking that over like another card, and I think that was just a missed pick. Like, I'm regretting that super hard right now because I feel like this is going to be a continuing thing for our deck. Anyway,
the counterpoint to that is you can always flood without drawing your Tooler.
true. All right, I'm looking at. Do you want to go in on like Portent because if they're just like.
If all their creatures suck but one, just being able to steal their one creature might be good.
Yeah.
We're afraid of flooding out, so you could do things like Thrill to try to insistify your deck. Although wait, what's that? What's the 2-drop we have in our deck? Yeah, we have Incendiary Oracle. Okay.
Yeah.
This and the other card have very similar art.
They like fire.
Yeah. Lava. Yeah. Fire Nation taught us that fire is
Incendiary Oracle deals with like flood in a way at least.
in a way at least. I didn't have any.
I don't want to. They didn't have any flyers, and like wings seems like a way to get owned by that spider.
They did have the one flying squire, but it sucked.
It did suck.
I don't know. Their deck seems fundamentally weak.
Seems like if we have like Final Flare and we can knock out the big threat, like that's the game right there.
Yeah, or just like get a big creature in play, and then their big first striker might not matter. This is probably fine.
Yeah, I like having Warden of the Chained.
Probably run out that dog so it can die.
No, I think we run out Stampede Rider, followed that up with Warden.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to draw Infuriate, or like one of our pieces of. Okay, that's enough. I want to draw something that makes playing the dog not feel awful if they go with Youthful Night Pass.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care about that trade. Sweet, A+.
Kill me.
Like, would trade again.
Thank you.
Oh my god, Stampede Rider.
What's the text of Warden of the Chain?
Warden of the Chain can't attack unless there's another 4-power creature on your side of the field.
Well, it's at least a 4/4.
Ooh. Also can block.
Can block. We can attack here.
Yeah, this is not both combats, whereas this is. Getting down Furious Rise would be nice next turn if we're like...
Yeah, if we draw a mountain, I would like it.
Come on in. Okay.
Okay, what's the text of Furious Rise? What's the timing on it?
End step.
We might do that just to make land drops, or do we want to hold up spell in case they have their good spell?
I want to hold that up because, like, the Sun Mane's right here. If they go to enchant this, like, blammo.
Yeah. Yeah. Do we offer the trade with Stampede Rider?
We offer the trade because we're holding Infuriate to make it not a trade.
Yeah.
If they go for the double block, this is a 2-for-1 in our favor. And then, like,
yeah.
Whoops.
Well, I like that because it lets us hold up page one if they don't take it, so that if they go to suit up or idiot, we can blast them.
Yeah. This looks like a suit up.
Suit up.
Oh no, just a second one.
Just more flyers that gain lifelink unknowingly.
Alright, do we want to blast one of them out of the air then?
I don't know. What are we doing next turn if not?
I want to kind of get that Furious Rise down.
Okay, let's blast them. Look for a land. Away with ye. There we go.
Oh, it's fine.
It's playable. Let's make it attack and then see what happens.
Alright. Okay.
4/4.
That'll let
Attack
Warden
our
unchain.
Break these cuffs.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Help!
It's a death toucher.
Help! Help!
It's also a devotion to green.
Yep.
Is it a plant snake or is it just a snake?
Snake.
You suck. Why isn't it a plant snake?
I'm mad that it doesn't have like cool. Oh boy. Okay.
They'll block, right?
I want this to have Sedge Scorpion flavor text on it.
Could just be said scorpion. Yeah, if we make trades, then we're able to get our rage hound going. So this isn't terrible. I can attack with both creatures. Our guy loses the ability to block.
Now we get a fight next turn and we can kill this.
Yeah.
So.
Hopefully they just lifelink it.
Nope, it's in Hell Zone. Well then.
What if a Crowan War?
Especially like because I get to play that.
Nice Pegasus you got there. Help me make a tapestry I don't finish.
Yeah.
We get to attack. If we don't need to infuriate, we can just make a guy.
Well, I mean, they're at 5 and we have a trample creature coming in.
Yeah.
If they block wrong, they're dead on board.
Stop.
Yeah. Okay. A Crown War. That card is incredible.
Yeah. Ray of Command. Not quite Ray of Command, but really what is.
Okay, feeling the plummet a little more.
Yeah, Plummet seems alright. What do we got that's like stinky?
Generic creatures.
Generic creatures or one if infuriate. Like Incendiary Oracle or Infuriate are like reasonable. Omen doesn't actually kill a lot of their guys. Although it kills the moss guys.
Because they have like yeah, they have the sedge scorpions, and that's okay.
And plus it can just shoot to the dome.
Wings wouldn't be bad either, yeah. What about like most generic play, our Nessian Corsar?
Sure, 3/3's not cool enough. Let's ditch it for a plummet. Let's rock.
I mean, hold on. Help?
There you go.
What? I can't. I'm trying to click to see my creature count.
Now click it in this mode and try that. There you go.
13.
That's about par. It's a little low, but about par. It's not the worst.
Not super happy with that. Maybe the infuriates are unneeded. I don't know.
We did board out some creatures there.
This
Plus, we
seems-
just have Rage Mud every time.
Yeah.
Rage Mud is not this card. Rage Mud is Rakdos Rage Mud, which is like a 5-mana 3/3 with haste and lifelink, I think.
Are you ready for dogs?
It is haste and lifelink, right?
Which one?
Rakdos Rage Mud.
Yeah, haste lifelink.
Which we call a snid in the business. I'm
Hmm.
pretty sure that Rage Mud is a snid.
Yeah. Sure, Nyx Herald trades with this. Or
Yeah. Or does it? It probably does, so that we can like. It's a reasonable creature just to ice too, if we felt like it not. We didn't want to like make another Rage Mud. That's a fine card.
yes,
to have.
please.
Did you know our guy attacks? What do they got?
Yeah, we're gonna get flummoxed.
Flux.
Now, if they go in on like all-in Sunbane, then we just steal it.
Yeah, we steal it. Looks like that's their plan. Or do they just want to give it vigilance and lifelink until end of turn?
And then attack and we'll reach Cyclops. Hell yeah.
It's not. The text boxes aren't that prevalent. Man, every forest in the deck, huh?
Yeah, we got 8 of them.
What do they got? What, is,
This Rage Hound keeps attacking. What do they have?
what do they have?
Just
Little do they.
look, the beatdown. That's what we have. Damn.
Each to extinction.
Yeah. that
4 mana in,
happens.
4 mana out.
Yep, and that gives them a surveil. Except for it doesn't go bow. Wouldn't make the like surveil noise.
Unless it doesn't return your surveil cards to your hand.
Here's more hounds.
Here's more dogs. These things attack, did you know?
Okay, Omen of the Forge.
Okay, crappy creatures.
Just garbage. The most garbage creatures.
Yeah, give it lifelink and vigilance after it's tapped.
Okay,
Do we want to murder their Moss Viper? Or are we just okay with trades as presented?
one in yard. Want to kill one of them. Hell, I might kill one, infuriate the other.
If we kill one, then it has to be the Moss Viper.
Yeah.
If they don't block, it means we just get to sack our guy or thing, just get the scry off.
Alright, no tricks.
Okay, we got him scared.
Just running scared here. We get the scry hand step, which puts another card in the yard and gives us good draws. Okay, they're on 7 lands. They've got all their colors. You gotta do
Are we
this.
going?
Nope, that's. Uh-oh.
Up, yeah.
You gotta do that first. Nobody, you gotta know that's not a vigilance first.
If they just commit their last card as a creature, do we begin the war?
I might begin the war to steal their only blocker. Depending on what they're left.
Okay. So they commit their last creature. The card is a creature that blocks our guys.
Fight, huh?
Ah, that seems fine.
Yeah.
Might just show Daxos to the door.
Okay. Fight, huh?
Nice demigod you got there. Shame if it were to meet an affectionate centaur.
Funk. Has to attack.
Must attack.
And then if they're down to 1 creature, we just throw it and war it. You know, like.
And they die.
Also,
they're gonna go to 8 here. Can they gain their guy?
don't do it. If that card had vigilance, they would not lose here.
Yeah, but they don't know that. Listen, they made it a mistake once.
They committed to it every
but they
single
committed to it.
I love this card, by the way. This is incredible shit. You want,
Yeah, pretty.
you want to play Mind Control in red? That also was like Wrath of God 2 turns later. Like,
I do want to play Mind Control in red. Give me a Mind Control in red that like does damage to the creature when you steal it. So that.
The Akroan War it's 3 turns of theft, so like.
What do you need?
Like,
Especially if you've got Perforos or something that gives haste.
Yeah.
They've probably printed a mine. This is an unkeepable hand.
Yeah, this looks real good. They have not printed flat Mind Control in red. Zealous Conscripts is like a threaten effect. It's just
Yeah, there's been plenty of threatens. There's been some stealing artifacts as well.
I'm gonna keep and put the Infuriate on bottom and just hope that Fierce Rise plus.
Oh, the Rage Hound will surely trade with the creature, right?
Clearly, that's its job, is to trade.
Yeah. Pikers fight and Pikers die, even when they're not Pikers.
This Piker's upside is
Spiker is that it loves to die even more than normal.
Okay.
Your owl kind of sounds like an ape.
Yeah, the new mulligans are really sweet. I've played a lot. Like, your moles to 6 and your moles to 5 are much, much, much more real nowadays.
Oh, the opponent has eaten the bones.
All right, let's go ahead and get Warden of the Chain down. So let's see what they do. Catoblepus, Swamp.
Man, Mulligan Catoblepus, huh? They must be looking for lands, because that's a pretty good card.
Well, they don't get to choose with Funeral Rites.
Oh right, yeah.
Draw 2, lose 2, and build 2. Oh no.
It's worse than eat the bones.
Yeah, but it fills up escape. Okay, they're gonna try and kill off a thing.
Yeah, the new Mulligan rule, the London Mulligan, has changed how lots of decks are played, or at least should, in multiple formats. Sacrifices a creature. Well, that's what our Piker is for. And then we just play Furious Rise post-combat.
Yeah. Right? Not gonna lie, I played with that card a shit ton last night. Thought it was a sorcery.
You'll love to see it, folks.
Oh shit! God damn!
They're gonna entomb. Watch an Elspeth or something pop out of their deck.
What? The card was super sweet. Oh fuck.
Well, we can just play a bear into that.
You know what?
Oh yeah, let's beat down.
You can't gain life.
What if you had teeth? No. What if you didn't?
And then we get another Furious Rise card. It's more land. So what's the escape on that? 3 cards. Oh god. And it's a 5/6. Why would you do anything but play that?
So they can play some pikers, obviously.
Opponent, why would you do anything but play that? Because all these pikers are going to die on the Akroan War.
Stampede Rider won't. Excellent. Wait, why does Rage Hound cost 3?
So the Akroan War won't kill any of our creatures.
Each tapped creature deals. Oh, right. Yes.
It'll deal 0 to our own. So.
I had misevaluated. I thought it was each creature deals damage to itself equal to its power.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna. I guess we attack in and play some creatures.
That seems fine to me. Probably Flummox Cyclops. We might just attack with the Lamia.
And see if they double trade.
Yeah, that seems to be their intention.
Let's not give them the trade on our creature.
Yeah.
See, they will get the Lamia back. That's how it works.
Yeah, but it's Lamia is tapped after they get it back.
No, it'll be untapped because our untap step.
Alright.
We keep Furious Rising. Look, if we can just outcard advantage them, our opponent's also at 7.
Yeah, they're at 7, and we have a... Okay, they get to attack. It was a 3-1. Okay, they're just shipping the creatures that are going to die anyway.
Well, they have to. The Akroan War forces that attack.
Yeah. Let's find out if there are any single black tricks. Show us your moves.
They get to mill themselves to target player.
Ooh.
Why would you do that?
We have a rage button in the house.
Okay, so they get back their Lamia.
Sad we didn't hit land, but we can start growing our beetle.
Yeah, Beetle Oracle pass?
Yeah, it's Beetle Oracle pass or make Flummoxed Cyclops pass.
I like Beetle
the Oracle if that happens.
I like Beetle Oracle pass. Let's keep using our resources. Because, like, growing the Beetle... Again, our opponent's at 7. They have a lifelinker, but, like, if that ever attacks, I think we just kill it.
Yeah. Plus, we're drawing to land here. Once we have land, then the Brawler can just be a 6-mana removal spell.
Rise.
Wise from your graves.
Sure, that has a duress attached to it. That's its next mode is duress.
Yeah, which is probably going to miss. They got to kill our fire breather.
Probably worthwhile. Land for turn. So I kill Gravebreaker Lamia with Band Brawler just to get it off the table, and then like free up.
And we can start bashing.
All right, do we have? Are we getting duress by anything? No, our hands just creatures.
Yeah. They still have their Gorgon in the pocket, but we'll have like a 2/2 to throw away for that.
Yeah, because it's a sack, so I'm just gonna get this lifelink off the table before something bad happens.
Yeah. Plus, it'll make their guy more expensive to resurrect.
Or this isn't resolving. Okay. Okay, no attacks in my mind.
Yeah, we can just sit back, and eventually our beetle will just become huge.
I don't like the Rage Hound. I'm probably not playing it here. Yeah, an opponent's at 7. Like, they're the one on the real clock here.
If they go to attack, okay. Yeah, we will consign Rage Hound to the dust if we don't play it, but that's fine.
We can't just give them 4 life for free, is the...
Yeah.
So let's...
Plus they have a 2/5, so even evoking or flashing back the other Rage Mutt's not super great.
Yeah, again, our Horn Beetle... Anthony Garnstrom, thank you for the sub. Alright, we're just kind of growing... Okay, that's a good...
There we go. That'll make attacking cool.
Okay, we lose our yard there. Again, we had the choice of being able to use it, but there's this 2-5 in play, and I did not want. Ooh,
Oh God!
Enemy of Enlightenment. That's a good flyer. If it attacks alone, it dies though. So.
Actually, no. We can just kill it next turn. It's going to be a 3/3.
A fight spell. Yeah, let's Fateful Edit right now.
Let's Fateful that.
Because this is not a card from my hand.
Had a card from my hand. Plus the beetle can fight down the Lamia. And then we can start bashing. We don't need that.
This rules. That's game.
It's game.
Okay, I feel very happy about Furious End doing some Furious Rise doing some super work there.
Turns out that Outpost Siege is pretty good.
Yeah.
Anything we want to look at here? They had one very powerful flyer, but they're in blue. They presumably will have more, but we haven't seen them.
Yeah, I would assume that sounds correct.
Do we have anything that's just bad against the cards they've shown? The Rage Mutt did work.
Rage Mutt seems fine against most of their plays, other than like their 4-drop. But like that's a 4-drop, and if our 2-drop dies their 4-drop, it probably did its job.
Yeah.
Wings of Hubris is something I kind of would like in this matchup for like evasive maneuvers.
Yeah. We have shown that we kind of crap up the ground in this matchup. Maybe that's worth an Infuriate. Like trick out for an equipment.
I like Final Flare. That does enough damage to real kill things. Fateful End's good.
Yeah, Final Flare is great, especially if our opponent's playing removal spells. Most of the removal spells seem to be
freaking
stacked.
Power of this card. Oh my god. I am just like I know I've said it every single freaking time, but like seriously.
We like killing here in this channel. What is our opponent? Our opponent is blue-black.
Control, basically.
Blue-black value, because they had like a bunch of sack, but all their sacks stuff had like other shit it could be doing. The old 4-lander,
I'm okay on it. I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Oh, it sucks ass. Oh, it's bad. Oh, this hand sucks. This is
we have one 6-drop in the deck.
Oh boy.
So long as we never draw another land, we're actually great.
Okay, kill spell for a thing while I can't play Infuriate to save it. We are done and dusted. This game's over. They get a dress on us. This one's a fucking nightmare. Oh no, everybody, welcome.
Welcome to ZomboCom.
Like we saw it's like, oh, that's a 4-lander. It's like, yep, that's a 7-lander.
That's an 8-lander, actually. Right, damn it.
Let's go ahead and just play the Stampede Rider. We lose our grave, because that's the final. It gets a crypt on the last one.
You get to infuriate our guy, though. And they can't attack. No! Oh, it's the wrong mode. I thought it was into duress.
No.
They took our fight with duress. That's right.
Sucks. I think our fight's one of our best cards. Power of Memory. That's the thing that lets them get in. So I want to draw a creature with power to allow Stampede Rider to attack.
Draw another land.
Okay, that's good. This thing can attack for 3 unblockable, for 3 on the activation.
Yeah.
Odd.
Hierophantal Venom.
It's got mill 3.
That's a weird card to have unlocked a art for.
I think it's the first one in the
black chain.
In the black chain, maybe?
I would like to reiterate that our keep was actually factually a good keep. This is 4 lands, some playable spells.
I don't feel bad about it. I like I would not like choose to mulligan a hand looking that. Like
yeah,
that.
That is less risky than keeping a 2-lander, and we do that shit all the time.
Okay, Mire Triton. Again, they have a lot of these. There's a lot of Death Touchers that self-mill in black.
Yeah.
So this is self-mill 2, gain 2, and it's very powerful. There's that enemy of the
That's good. That thing beats the shit out of us with all these lands we got.
Oh, we just don't play this garbage. That's how I beat that. I just don't play lands for the rest of the game.
Is that 3/3 have Death Touch?
That 3/3 has Death Touch.
Do we just block it? It's not good.
It gets a threat off the table. I ain't playing that.
No attacks.
They're missing land drops and they don't care.
Man, you know what card I miss? It's Frika's Minder.
Ooh.
That was a good ass card.
Alright.
It's 3/3.
The combo!
Our combo of untapping our creature we attacked with.
So if I hold 4 cards in hand, the enemy of Enlightenment will always die.
Oh.
Also, we're at 8.
Yeah.
If they're Trier-Mighten. Yes, if the Trier-Mighten comes in, I will trade.
Yeah.
Because we can't afford damage.
I see.
Alright, let's keep them on their toes.
They should just activate their... Nice job, idiot. Thanks for losing a life.
Lose 1 life for no reason. They get to exile a card in the grave.
And they probably should.
Alright, good job. You know that we're bluffing super goddamn hard right now. Like, this is the bluffiest bluff hand in the universe. Alright, so we can kill Mender, Devour,
Yeah. Okay,
you
this is
posted
the class...
flood, you're going to lose subscriber.
Oh no. Oh yeah, just blast you. Let's mill a land.
Get
Yeah.
out of here. And they mill counterspell. Alright.
How many cards in deck are they at?
17. They're still
fine.
mighty ways away. We finally got to 5 lands, which...
What if their deck actually only had 8 cards in it?
I want to see what they grab with this. This card owns, by the way. 4/4 lifelink is incredibly good body. Meyer's Favor. Or, I'm sorry, Boogie's Favor. Uh-huh, yep.
Yeah, Unholy Strength.
Or no, it's +2, -1. It's a...
It's a good card. So we blast their blasting their Gorgon lets them flash that back. How much do they flash back for?
6 -1, so 5. And they have 13 cards in their graveyard. So like, it would edict away our Stampede Rider. I might just want to do it. I don't know. That sucks.
The other option is just to kill their Lamia. Just like give them 4 life.
Get that shit off the board so they aren't lifelink. I mean, we do have this to like...
Yeah. They could just hold it. Let's be honest here. Okay, we killed a Minder, maybe, so that we can draw a Crow in War and steal it when they flash it back.
We're thinking, don't worry.
Yeah, we're using our brain juice for this stuff.
So they're
well, that's nasty.
That's gnarly. They're attacking for 5 lifelink. I can't stop that.
No, our opponent brought a highly functional deck. This our opponent's deck owns.
Yeah, our opponent's got a really good deck.
Yeah, it's our deck that is forgetting how to function by confusing the fact that you're supposed to have lands and spells in combination, whereas we only have one of those things.
My Kingdom for Furious Rise in this game would have been the... We would have been just fine.
It would have doubled through.
It sucks because this is like...
Is it bug fixed?
It's bug fixed. This is opponent. So it can't just...
Sure.
I mean, we're taking...
We die. We die.
Lethal damage.
Why do they gotta make cards functional for Magob players nowadays?
Alright.
Back in my day, you casted an Ingrid Stomp Howler that was an artifact that was forced to kill itself. Back in my day, FTK was countered by bounce spells. Okay, so they don't have any flyers, except for the one.
Yeah, Wings of Hubris seem really goddamn strong in this matchup.
Yeah, just being able to jump over. Do we want... They have a bunch of Death Touchers, so a 7/3 seems kind of stinky.
We'll put important.
It's got to be important.
And I'm actually... Do we have anything else? 1 second. I'm just 2/2. That's fine. Stampede Riders are too strong to cut out.
You want to invalidate their SWAT.
Yeah. Because, like... We can do it.
We can.
No, we can't.
Yeah, a good game plan for the next game is if we keep a 4-lander, this time the top 12 should be good. So that
Well, let's see what things look like. We're gonna play first, clearly.
Off green.
5-drop, 6-drop.
Okay, that's worse. You have to draw a forest for that hand to be...
Uncapable.
Yeah, let's go down again. Welcome to Magic, everybody. This is keepable. What do we bottom? Hero of the Games. Got a bottom here? Yeah. We'll just draw the other land.
This is what we call greedy. But, like, if we're gonna win a 5, mold a 5 against a full grip, greed is the way we do it.
Yeah.
And it's looking like we're gonna miss
we're gonna
that.
draw
That's...
mountain. We're gonna draw mountain. It's gonna be fine.
No.
I was close. Sorry, I didn't mean to jinx it.
That's
We're
okay.
draw mountain next turn, actually.
Whatever, we get a 3/3. They can't swat it.
Sorry, I keep getting confused. We're actually drawing mountain next turn.
Edict. Edict.
The libation.
It's funny, if that was like Nyxborn Brute, I could like, if they chose enchantment, I could like, gotcha. Okay, so mountain off the top is what you were saying, right?
We're getting mountain off the top. How about a 2-1-3 to run in the 3-1 to run into their 2-5 so that we can Omen of the Forge it. That seems bad. But you know what? What are you gonna do?
What else am I doing?
I guess we could do stupid things. This card was never gonna be good against this opponent, I think.
It was good against this opponent if they don't draw this 4-drop, because they have like 3/3 Death Touch, 2/1 Death Touch. There's a number of cards that, like, oh, they're holding a Mogi's Favor and they're thinking about it. Yeah, this. That's a really good card for us to, like, get out of them. Get Mogi's Favor.
We're gonna draw Infuriate, it's fine. Well, let's see what they got. Wow. What do they have? What do we have?
What, we are so confident about our attacks? Like, they're like, oh god, we can't block.
They saw the Omen of the Forge, like, cause our...
They saw us on turn 2. They know we're holding a burn spell.
Infuriate wouldn't, so they gotta have us on Omen of the Forge.
They're gonna -1. They're gonna kill this with the Mogi's thing. Yeah, here comes Mogi's favorite. Break the chains.
Can't break these cuffs. You know what? That's fine. That's more than the card was doing.
Boom.
It's mountain off the top.
Mountain off the top.
You know what? Sure.
We are really looking for that mountain off the top.
If we double and activate that interior area or Oracle, A, we could cast Nyxborn Brute, but B, we can.
Damn it!
They were holding the swap.
They've been waiting forever, and that was like one of the cards I was fine keeping in because we could like pump it for the most part. But now we have a duress coming our way, and that's gonna suck.
Well, we're going to draw mountain.
Okay, well now duress doesn't do jack.
Yeah, let's kill their guys. Eat it, nerd.
Duress this.
I think we want that. Or do we not want that?
Ooh, oh, you're right. That actually does get bigger immediately.
Yeah, because we have the thing. Next play is Nyxborn Brute.
Okay, let's keep that because that's actually a reasonable play.
Yeah, I think it's better than average.
The big reason I was worried about it was like, oh no, SWAT, but like it immediately becomes a 3/3, so
Yeah.
who cares?
Scrying is always weird. When you're not looking for something specific, you have to evaluate cards.
Here comes the enemy of hell.
Yeah, they're going to play their giant-ass flyer, and then we're going to be completely spanked by it. No, they're going to kill our guy. Or are they reading our guy?
I'm gonna block. Final death!
Ah, yes. Let's play at 7-3. You knew about this card.
Hello! How final is your death? Goodbye,
Goodbye,
Underworld Raid. Yeah. We couldn't replay that because it's a 4-2 into this.
Yeah. What do you got?
Final or death?
Nope, they're gonna eat the bones.
Hey, they milled the Lamia. The Lamian's gone.
Lamian is gone. Lamian's got a hole in her chest. It's weird.
And then there's our freak of spawn.
We got the freaking spawn.
Alright, this is good.
And we can just ship it. Or you can even attack if you wanted to.
Nah.
Yeah, Final or Death is AWOL. So all we have to do is draw our outpost siege and then crawl out from underneath this hole.
Yeah, that would be very good. I'll take any attack you throw.
Do we double block the 2/5? Or do they have a death touch trick? Is that a thing in this format?
So they have a +2/-1. So like they can. I'm just gonna take 5.
I guess we're attacking for like 11.
Yeah, like their life total, they might just be dead back.
Yeah.
Like you gotta do like. I don't believe you. Okay.
Okay.
Mill 2 lands.
Ah, great. Ogre. Now let's scry. To target creature. Damn. If only that were Goblin Bomb. Yeah, I don't think we want it. Our creatures are too valuable right now.
And yeah, I knew that was 100% there. Which sucks. So now our problem is dying.
Yeah, Shrapnel Blast is another one. I always think of Goblin Bomb, though. Because I'm a Goblin Bomb enthusiast. If they flash back to Farika, it just kills our... So then we just take 5?
What are we looking to draw?
I don't know.
But the problem is you're right. Yeah, if we just kill Farikas, then they... You know what? Hold on. We're going to kill Farikas. Everything's going to be fine. They're going to flash back their Mogi's thing and fuck it up.
Yeah, get him. The
They're
correct
gonna,
thing to do here is just to flash back the Farika's Gorgon.
so what they're gonna do is they're gonna flashback Farika's Mogi's is +2/-1 to kill off the 4/1. We're gonna infuriate to save it.
Yeah.
Okay. Two lands and... Okay, you are...
Okay, we attack. We take the 2/5, right? And then bash, and then do we die in the crackback?
Yes. Well, no. Yes.
If
Yeah.
if we take the 2/5, then it dies if they flash back the Freaker, because that's the highest toughness, right? That's how that card works.
No, the card's just an edict.
Oh, alright. We're definitely doing something. Just we have to decide what.
Take the 2/5, I think.
It's their biggest creature. For certain values of big. Can we bash? I think if we do, we send to the we have to send the beetle. Which gives them the Mobius thing back.
This death touches, though.
Yeah, so maybe we just send the Brood. If we bash here at all, we can decline to bash. The Graveyard Smash, and do it on our own terms. This is a tricky situation.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out the way to navigate this to leave them with like an open. Because like next turn, the Crone War is going to say you must attack with all creatures. That's the next turn on the saga is you have to all out me. Is Gideon.
Which means we want to put the 2/5 in front of a Death Toucher.
Oh,
man, they're going to spot their own guy.
Well, yeah, I didn't think about that, and probably should have stole the 3/3 just based on that alone.
This isn't so bad. Do we make the trade here?
We lose.
Yeah. Oh well, this was a heroic fucking effort for a Moldify.
Yeah, I guess we should have stole the 3/3, I guess, in that instance, because it doesn't die to the... Like, I should have just went knowing that they had 3 copies of SWAT in their deck, right?
Yeah.
Because that's something...
Oh,
that's
could
what
have operated under that assumption. Oh, they just open it. Okay.
Right, so we can master
operate under the assumption.
Because I was putting it here. Because I was looking at those, but I just kind of like going around with the thing that's lame is that they aren't the... It's full art, but not the constellation art. Which is like the super cool art that you see in the background here.
Yeah. Well, they gotta make money somehow.
It's true.
You gotta spend those gems somewhere.
Suggest pick. Alright. Back to our draft.
Let's rock.
Love our beetle. We had a 8/5 beetle.
Big old beetle.
Stag beetle.
Absolute donuts. This is about...
Alright, are you ready over a Moldify loss?
Let's just get it out of the way. Let's put some green card up. There we go.
Alright, this is it.
This is a 3-1 against the world.
It's gonna be a 3/3 against the world. Okay, well, there's the world. Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah, get him.
This is it.
We are the ultimate warriors. They cannot beat a 3-1 that must attack each turn
They're
available.
not even gonna. They're gonna offer a trade.
Obviously, they have another one.
Yeah, they have
They got a Youthful Knight.
Youthful Knight. Come on, Youthful Knight. What is this?
Are they just realizing they attacked? Well,
Alright, I'm just gonna leave out Bowman of the Forge then.
and it's like, well, what are you gonna do? Our creature must attack.
And then
You're
combat
gonna,
trick.
you're gonna flash in a shitter, and then we're going to murder you.
Oh my god, here's a 2-for-1.
Expect this, you did not. You won't eat your Norwood Ranger for breakfast. Play a Herloon Minotaur.
Alright, here comes her Minotaur. Yeah!
I just stabbed in real life.
Here we go.
We have fun here in the Skull House, where we call our opponents' plays and annihilate them, while also having no cards in hand.
Look, unstoppable.
Another. Yes, very nice.
Alright, good.
What if we attacked? Did you know we must attack?
This is so good.
Play that command card on your 2/3.
Here we go. +1/+1 draw. You know you want it. It's gonna be really powerful if you give that thing.
I was thinking of plus like first strike and make a 1/1.
Oh, sure.
Either one, they can do that one too.
Whichever you choose, you can have. You know what? Maybe I'll just Fateful End your 3/3.
Maybe that one is that one blocks our guy.
Yeah. Important question. Hound. Hound is the dog subtype, so yes.
Yeah, it is a dog.
It is. It's like a Cerberus. It's not the Cerberus because there is a the Cerberus in this.
Yeah, there's a friend Cerberus that's like a bad black-white taxes card.
Nah, I don't. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh.
Let's rock.
Has to attack, huh? Alright, you can suit it up all you want now.
Yes, please. And we will scry at the top. The stinging lionfish.
Okay.
You know what that kind of fish always makes me think of?
No, what's up?
And I'm not making you think of a bad movie.
Okay.
So I'm not breaking the rules when I say the
Okay.
Rob Schneider film, Bruce Bigelow, male gigolo. in that film, a person Vitamixes a lionfish.
Are you ready to ask for the 2-for-1?
Let's go.
Dog has to attack every time.
We have to attack. They only have blue mana up. Wowzers, really? Want to stop their lifelinking? They seem desperate.
No mind control for 2 turns. Like, that's a desperation move.
And they just gave us their piker.
Yeah. Okay, 1 land left.
Well, I guess we play that. Well, time to bash. Must attack if able.
Or look, who has a 5-power creature at the end of this turn? Also,
Ooh,
I'm letting them... Yeah, yep.
Yeah!
That's why I did it that way. Oh, look, who has a 4-power creature?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Get him, Flummox! We got to 1-for-1 infuriate with a removal spell. Oh.
Every turn they're just gonna keep doing that, huh?
Their deck is spec'd to hate our deck, but we, at the end of the day, we are the one with the 3/3.
Look, we have a dog still, so...
Play a 3/3 that trades with this so we can flash ours back.
Like, this is it! Just, you know... Continue to attack. I must attack every turn.
Get him! We don't have to show them that. Oh, I guess we do.
Yeah, I need a second creature in case they play a blocker.
Yeah. Get them.
Also,
They
like,
don't need to know we're holding a land.
I don't care about showing them a piker. Or, sorry, a bear.
Yeah.
See, if they play a blocker here, then we want it. Yes! The dog
Yeah!
gets there for 26!
We just had, yeah, it was a lot. That dog attacked for a lot.
The dog attacked 28? Yeah, I think they attacked for infinity. Like, that dog just kept going all the way. Touchdown!
Touchdown. And Thurman goes to the 40, to the 60.
I'm so happy about a Molda fucking 4 that was just...
Do we want Plummet against the blue-white deck, or is the one flyer they showed the only instance of their flying in their deck?
I like having the Plummet in the deck. Also, they have a lot of... I'm gonna bring out... Let's go for some War Leader. I'm fine keeping, like, this thing in, because this dodges their...
Yeah, we know that they hate our creatures that are good. Yeah, if you start with 4 cards, but
Oh, God.
get some zingers in there.
We just got, like, every 2-for-1 in the world where, like, they had to spend their own removal on their own creature, you know? Like...
Yeah.
Thanks, dog.
What Planeswalker do you think should die next? Should it be Karn or should it be Ajani? One of those two. They have the best death plots available to them. Karn should die failing to save New Phyrexia. And Ajani should die by choking on a hot dog.
I like Ajani a lot.
He's okay.
I'm blinded on Ajani because one of my favorite stories features Ajani.
No, Oko is going to be worse than kills. He's going to be.
I'm sorry.
My God, they have our fountain.
What happened? Hold on.
Well, what do we have? Take the trade. Yes. Yeah, Oko is going to be...
did they full sideboard?
They might have, or they're just playing Jeskai. They're playing mismatched islands. They're going to... Fateful Endar. No, they're going to turn into a 0-1. Okay. Well, you got to attack for 0 gens. Oh.
No. This frog is the tower scout. Sorry, fish.
It's a fish. Anyways, Oko is not dead. Oko is going to be obliviated. He's going to be removed, stricken from the record. There was never a... The crown just left. That's why the king turned into an elk. No reason. Pikers fight and pikers die.
I don't want to give them mill when they have
Yeah.
escape. Normally I wouldn't care about that, but like I don't want to give them mill.
Well, who's excited to scry 2 lands to the top?
Yeah, I'll take it. Or Fateful End, scry a land to the top. They're also I can't... They actually changed. So the reason I don't think they were red in the main, because like they specifically like had 12 lands in play and no cards in hand. Like I don't believe it. Also, this ain't a splash, right?
Yeah, that's not a card he's playing. Does this mean that our Plummet sideboard was wrong?
Blue has flyers. The Plummet we might have been
bamboozled.
We might have been bamboozled is the thing.
There's decks that do this in other formats sometimes that try to be cute. The transformative sideboard plan. The most famous one was Splinter Twin.
Yes.
Splinter Twin and Delver both did it. In the mirror of both of those matchups, you were supposed to board out either all your Delvers or Splinter Twin. Well, there's the 2 land.
Kind of want both because I want to get to that brawler.
Yeah, it's rock.
All right, here's the thing. Do I play them? Or do I, like, let the Maze Warden... No, I'd probably just play our Flummox Cyclops.
Let's just flummox them.
The cool thing about playing Flummox Cyclops here is that next turn, if they, like, if we attack and they go to flip this to block, then we can get them.
Yeah.
5 lands. They, some unknown. Fight spell? What is this? Oh, they're Omen of the Sea. Alright.
Yeah, going up.
They're just...
That's going to be a standard card, I'm pretty sure.
It's a lot of, like, card selection. Top.
Because it's preordained.
Yeah,
Does
for
it
2.
have flash?
It doesn't flash.
Yeah, preordained for 2.
Alright, so... We're gonna go ahead and attack with this Cyclops, and then if they, like, flip their power to us...
Oh no. Well, let's just trade 2 for 2, I guess.
They might not take the block.
Yeah.
I do not want that draw here.
Yeah. Alas.
So they could just pass the block, or they could take the 2 for 2.
Yeah, they have a escape guy, so they might want to, but they have those Stasis things, like, kicking around.
I feel like they're better making 1-for-1 trades like this.
Yeah.
We don't currently have our draw effect.
Yeah. We have good plays, though.
I'm just gonna be obliterated by this plummet.
Yeah. Now, they have to have one bad blue flyer, right? They gotta have at least one flyer. Are they gonna make their guy?
Looks like they're making their guy. Okay, I think that's their whole grave. Grave.
Ah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Had a lot of transformative sideboarding.
Well, you have a 40-card deck and you still have 15-card sideboard, so it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Do
we fight down their Piker, or do we just play the Maze Warden?
Play Maze Warden seems fine, because they can fight the Piker, and then, like... We're at, like...
We could flash back the Underworld guy.
I like getting the Maze Warden so that at least this Piker just does jack. They're on almost empty hand.
Yeah, Nick the Ron, we were talking about Splinter Twin. That's what the transformative sideboard talk was going into.
Yeah. From okay, 7th land is bad for them, doesn't do anything. Like, I play current Yu-Gi-Oh! And, like, I don't know of any transformative sideboard plans in that game at the moment. Like, if your sideboard is generally, one of the biggest things is you actually will generally set up your sideboard based on if you're going first or second.
Where does Al come from? Well, I believe the lore. Do you just want to cash in our fish for 4 life?
I don't want to give them another card yard. But then he gives us a card yard. I don't know.
It's hard to say. Let's just we can always make that decision later.
Yeah.
Are they going to shock our guy?
I'll take a 2-for-1 here every time.
Yeah, I believe that it was Athena who sent that owl to aid us. Players milling.
Why are you milling us? Why would you ever choose us?
Because we have an escape card in our graveyard right now.
Like this is target player. Everybody's done this so far, and I don't get it.
I guess if you don't, that's annoying. We can attack into that.
Yeah, I can attack into that.
They can give it menace.
Yes.
Twice.
Yes. 3 times if they were, like, super into it.
I don't imagine them doing that. I mean, I don't know the Theros god who does owls, but in Clash of the Titans, it was Athena.
I believe it's Afara, because the flavor text of the card that has the owl talks about how Afara gives, like, physical gifts instead of, like, boons. Alright, I'm gonna go this way, and then our hound is just gonna trade for their hound.
I mean, it doesn't look anything at all like Thaumaturge's Familiar. We've talked about that before.
Yeah, I'll pull up Thaumaturge's Familiar after this, but Thaumaturge's Familiar, like, the art does not look very close to... It looks like off-model compared to this cartoonish owl that looks like it was pulled directly from Clash of the Titans. Bottom 2.
I see.
So here's the other reason I want to keep that O1 around.
Yeah. Menace.
Menace.
Nah, the card actually looks like Joyous Familiar, which is from Dominaria.
Hmm.
Whale? Yeah, it looks a lot like Joyous Familiar, because it's got the big eyes and the same horns.
They did not scry and step.
They want to save it. Or maybe they
God,
want to
this
cast
plummet sucks ass!
Yeah, we
This
got
plummet
bamboo.
fucking sucks ass!
We got bamboo. If opponent, okay, we played against a blue-white deck in which our opponent played a flyer.
I know, it's just...
Assumption to make is
I
that they have
know,
others.
but like... God, did we get hyper bamboozled, like...
Got bamboozled by the donuts. How do we even want to trade with the guy? Or do we want to... Our Flowstone guy can also trade with the giant.
Yes. I want to trade, and then I'm going to replay Underworld Hound, and then it'll attack, and then we'll brawl or 2-for-1, and everything is going to suck really bad. But
Because it's a flashback, it's only a 1-for-1.
yeah.
We have to keep telling ourselves that. Man, our deck has problems with big creatures, doesn't it?
Oh, we have nothing for big creatures.
Yeah, we did need some Roy Harryhausen skeletons around. I'm always here for that. Please, just play a Jin. Please. Play a
Mahamoti.
Mahamoti. That's at least something. What does that thing even do?
Deals 1 damage to something when they cast a spell on our turn.
Well, it turns on a card in our hand.
Okay, so this is going to be dumb, and it's going to look like a bad play, but we have to make it. So this makes it so they won't attack with that Brine Giant. Otherwise, they would leave back the Mischievous Chimera and, like, just to trade with Underworld Ragehound. And what I want to do is have Underworld Ragehound trade with Brine Giant.
How many cards in gravy do they have right now? Because they might just flash back their own.
They can,
didn't, though.
but they didn't. All right, here we go.
Well, Ragehound must attack.
Must attack. No,
Please don't have shock in your hand.
There's no trick here. Must attack. Oh, thank God. And then here's the awful, awful trade.
We even get to play a 4-1 after this. No. No. No!
Just counterspell. Okay. The counterspell exiles, too.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Oh, we just can't deal with... You know what we need to draw? It's the card we usually need to draw. Give me Mind Control.
Mind Control or Outpost Siege. You can beat a 5-6 by having that beetle stay in play for 6 whatever, 4 turns.
Change Beetle. Come on.
Why are they not attacking?
I don't know.
Because we are hooched here.
Yeah.
They're not even going to sack their thing to scry to.
God. Well, their draws are look. It doesn't matter. They just draw exactly what they need. It's fine.
Hacks.
Come on, God. I need Outpost Siege there. You know, like we needed that a long time ago. Do you think Mind Control and Wrath the opponent's board is good here?
I mean, there's better. You could probably do better.
Oh my god.
I don't know how you could, but why doesn't the Brine Giant attack?
I don't know.
Did they? Does their luck require it to have Island Home or something?
Come on.
No, they're just content to play 4-1s at us.
Mind control. Mind control. Welp.
Well, we can eat the Purloin Minotaur if it attacks.
It's not going to come in. It's not coming in.
Now they're thinking about it.
It's
They're
never
thinking,
coming in.
Vader!
It can't attack. That's Defender. Island Home.
Are they doing a stipulation draft over on their stream?
Island Home. It's got Island Home. Did you not see that on
Island Home, and they're going to sideboard into a Boros deck.
Yeah, then also Boro. Yeah, oh my god. So the reason I played the Infuriate is yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, Infuriate puts a card in the yard.
Yeah,
and
Infuriate
kills
puts
their guy.
Give me that
Okay,
shit.
we just got to chop them down from 20.
Here's the thing. 10 power.
Okay, they got nothing. They got islands.
10 power.
What's the stream title? Theros Beyond Death, Escape from New Akros. Close enough.
I was thinking of right, if you want to, kill and trade into this.
Well, Brine Giant blocks. We know this.
Ten. Go.
What's that thing do? Constellation.
Constellation flying.
Fly? Well, we can punch it down and then just wait for our beetle to get big enough.
Yeah, I think that's what we do.
Do we care about a 3/3? You probably do.
I don't like flying.
Man, thank God that Brine Giant can't attack. That'd be really annoying.
Yeah.
We gotta evolve into Kabuterabon.
Yeah, we
We
need
have to hack the game files to figure out how to do that.
4 damage to target creature.
Yes, attack the Chimera. No, not the beetle. Chimera. Yes, you like attacking Chimera. You love to attack Chimera. Yes, it's our 4-power creature. You like to attack the Chimera.
No, not the beetle. No!
Alas.
But the Brine Giant still cannot attack.
Still doesn't attack. I mean, why would it attack? I mean, why would it? It's actually reasonable for them to not attack now, although they need to have something.
Oh shit.
God.
Oh god, draw 3.
Ugh.
Hell, that's their entire turn.
Target creature. Wow. I'm always sad that it's not Goblin Bong.
However, if they attack with the Brine Giant, we can like block and then throw out.
Yes. This is the links in which we go to. Here at ZomboCom. I would spend my entire turn.
Oh my god, right now? Are you kidding me? I'd spend a lot of time drawing 3.
Can I spend the next 3 turns drawing 9?
Okay, hold on. 14 cards in deck. 9 lands in play, like...
Their draws have to be pretty bad.
There are 8 lands left in their deck, so they're actually worse than 50-50 on drawing. I'm guessing that's 3 lands, 2 spells.
If they're lucky, it's 3 spells, 2 lands. Oh, there's one. Are they gonna play the little guy?
Can Brine Giant attack?
Brine Giant can't attack. What are you, crazy? I see. Well,
okay,
we
so
want our...
1, 2. Come.
Okay, 2. What does that do?
So it has 4 tap target creature, which
not great.
you know,
They have a 6. They have a 6/7. They have a
also note, Thassa has like a poker because Thassa lost her fucking Biden, got stolen.
yeah, got stolen, and then left on Ravnica probably. They used it to make the coffee machine. Nope, does not attack.
Attack. Brine Giant attacks.
Attack a you, attack a me.
Attack. Come on, Brine Giant comes in.
A fuck a me, a fuck a you.
Damn it. Okay, and then they're not gonna blink because like.
I make their thing fall off.
Okay. Okay. Hello.
It's a 4/4.
Here's a 4/4. Counterspell. I can pay like billion 4s. Point out Meditate was a card people played. Meditate was really only played in like specific combo decks though. But to go to your point, like one of the things, I think it's you that said it, is that players will go to fucking any length for the text draw 2 cards, right? Like,
Yeah, draw.
draw any number of cards is like.
Yeah, the most bannable phrase on a card is draw 7 cards, and the second most bannable phrase on a card is draw 3 cards.
Yeah.
So,
everybody loves drawing X. Like, look, you give me cards, I will take them at all times. Okay, so Thassa just fucking sucks to fight right now. Yeah, like that was the specific quote, Verdant Squire. Thank you. That's the.
was I making a magmatic insight joke when I said that? I don't remember saying that.
It's attributed to you, so you said it.
I said it. Now that's a creature we're probably going to have to final flare because it beats our ass.
It does beat our ass.
Luckily, Brine Giant doesn't attack.
Brine Giant has Defender. It's a piece of crap with Defender. Garbage.
I mean, we attacked them with it, so they have to know.
Garbage creature that can't attack. I love it. What is this? Just so stupid.
It's like they'll attack if they do. Finally, they did.
Oh my god, I can kill it.
Yeah, oh man, do we just throw creatures at it?
Yeah, we throw a Final Flare.
Well, Final Flare does 5, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
The move.
Please play anything.
Oh, it's that 2-1 they threw away.
Oh, they still have counterspell up, but let's just rock. What else are we gonna do?
One of the things I'm happy about is that this removes blue pips. Final Flare! Oh god, they have a tapper. Alright, that's fine. So target you.
Ask you to sacrifice the scout.
Actually,
You could sacrifice.
the Warbriar's Blessing
How's that better?
gives us another creature to block this Nyxborn Brute with.
I suppose. It means our guy dies to the Piker. Or 5/4 does.
I think I'm okay with that.
Let's rock then.
Final card in hand is.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Hopefully it's not counter unless pay 4. Because I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay.
That creature can attack.
They're
And also
probably,
block.
they're probably just tapping the Chimera.
Yeah, they're at 10. We're probably going to lose to Icy Manipulator.
I mean...
Which means you were totally right to keep the Scout. McGinnis.
We're trying, damn it.
Yeah, we're clawing.
8 cards in deck.
Draw some more cards. Why don't you?
Ugh.
And that card's really good. Why don't we have that card? We got a 2 here. Can we deal 5 damage next turn? Sorry, I meant to say we go to 9 here.
Yeah, everything's perfectly fine here. Trample? So they have enough mana to double tap now.
Yeah, which means we are likely dead.
We need to draw a kill spell, not a blocker. Flicker it, untap it. That's a mountain.
That is Mountain. Hero Mountain.
That would be a pretty good way to lose, is if they just played Oracle of Thassa and immediately won the game on the spot.
That would be pretty good.
Anyway, we're going to lose in combat right here, right now. I'm taking Plummet out, by the way.
Yeah, Plummet, that's on me.
No.
Bamboozled.
Well, we both, look. What, do you think I knew they were going to board out their white flyers?
You often know about things that I wouldn't consider. How was I supposed to know that you weren't supposed to know?
Yeah, okay, I know.
To a different deck.
We both, between us...
We should have intuited that our opponent would be buck wild.
And just fucking goodbye...
Ooh, I had
with the double bluff. Now they're gonna board in all their flyers because we're boarding out the Plummet.
I have a terrible idea.
What do you like?
If they're on fish, what if we put Dream Shaper Shaman in our deck? Cast Chaos Warp on our fish. Don't do that. Do we have any more Flowstone creatures? Those might be necessary.
How about just the War Leader? We took that out because they were playing Smite, the Monstrous.
Yeah. Ooh, we also took out Exporn Brute, which does tangle with Brine. Brine Giant.
Or we just put it in a fucking...
We could also do that, yeah. Our opponent likes to have 2 creatures, one of which they attack with, one of which they don't, which is good with Threaten. Well, if they board their flyers back in, we'll threaten them. That's what we're going to do.
We'll just steal their flyers. Everything's fine.
We beat their teeth in when they had flyers. Okay, no, that's what we need to do. We need to mold a 4 and have a 3/1 in our opening hand again. That's unbeatable. That you can't beat. We call that one the Saucy Susan.
So you know what else is cool about Portent?
What is also good about Portent?
Starts our own shit.
It does. You can just use it to scry 2 and untap. So this is probably keepable.
Yeah, this is questionable because of the 1 creature, but I like the fight with it.
It's got fight. It's got stuff to do. Our opponent's playing Norwood Ranger. A 3/3 seems okay against them. Okay. Did they board in the Jeskai? Okay, they have a thing.
They have their flyer.
They haven't shown that many ways to proc that, but that is a guy that dies to being fought by a 3/3.
So I'm gonna go with this because we want like a forward play.
Yeah, what if they might turn it into a fish. They did it last time.
It's okay.
Uh-huh.
History repeats itself. So we have a fight. They missed a land drop. We missed a land drop.
Yeah. One land drop unlocks almost all of our hand. We need 3 lands to do everything. Well, we can just get our fighting on. Or we can make our piker. Or our super piker.
Yeah. We'll trade with their Eidolon, or we actually maybe not. Well, you know, we fight it, use it to fight the.
Yeah, use it to fight the flyer.
Opponent. Okay. Then here's a counterspell, and we take one.
That's fine.
No, no. Just flashing him.
Do they choose to kill our Dukas?
No,
They don't.
Opponent.
Oh.
Can't.
What about that creature looks mischievous? Like just the thing of the whole thing about it. You know, I probably would have played the Omen of the Sea main phase to try to find a land, but that's just me.
They wanted the, like, multi-scry with the draw there.
Yeah, but scrying 1, then scrying 2 is actually kind of bad.
They're gonna play a land here, right?
Yeah.
Thassa's really bad for us right now because they actually have the full Monty of a 1, 2, 3, 4 devotion.
They won't if we... Oh, they're just doing the... Oh! They could choose wrong here. Hopefully they go to kill our 4/4.
Okay.
You have chosen poorly.
So we get to save it. And then we fight it down next turn.
Yeah.
And we fight it down with the Warden of the Chain, but we still fight
No.
it down.
We do have to fight.
Oh, thank fucking God. I want that real bad, but...
Ooh, want that beef ball.
Is that better than doing this right... Like, is that better right now than doing the fight? They're at 10.
Yeah, we're kind of low here. Can we go lower, though? We're only taking 3 if we do that. We'll make them regret making our 3/3 into a fish.
I'm gonna empty their board. Let's
That seems
just
a fine thing.
get them on
they
no
have Salsa
board.
in their deck, so having that is like a good thing to do.
Irrelevant piker.
Irrelevant
Piker.
Okay, just naturally choose a land. It's a horrible noise that thing makes.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like my dog. Although when she makes the noise, it's good.
Fuck. And it's on.
It's on, but it becomes off if they lose a pip.
So they can't really attack with it, because they'll lose the pip.
I guess we take the rise here.
I think we have to.
Yeah, they could start beating our head in if they just start tapping the 0-1.
That's their whole mana, though.
Yeah.
And sooner or later, we'll get to, like, Pharisi's Band Brawlers and fight. Look, maybe
Man,
maybe
I thought
Thassa...
Rapid Flames would actually be kind of good here. Sure.
Sure.
That scarcely does anything.
Don't pump it in response.
Yeah, state-based things will make that layers. It'll become an 0-1, then become a 1-0. Sure.
Just get these off the table.
Yeah, that makes our Heartfire a little worse, but we have a spare enchantment to throw away if we need to.
I just want their Thassa to stop being a
Yeah.
combat threat.
They did not anticipate this.
Unless they're looking at like unsummon on Warden or something. I don't know. Like, anyway, that turns Thassa off as a combat threat, which is what we need.
They flicker their Piker. Okay, next turn we have Pharisi's band. So let's get to rocking and rolling.
Okay, so Omen is off the top.
Yeah. Nice stop on your instep. This is stuff you learn when you fight blue-green flash a lot. Is to put stops on your own instep and on your opponent's upkeep.
Yep. Okay.
That Gruul Frog drops.
5.
Do not mind consigning that. Grizzly Bear to the
Nothing.
to the ether.
Just nothing.
And a 3/4 attacks wonderfully here. Although probably not next turn.
Depends.
Next turn we ice a Piker. It's probably going to get countered. That's fine.
The alternate to icing and Piker is just playing our Grove Dancer.
That is true. Just getting 2-drops down that also attack well into these guys.
Yeah, and a Rage Hound.
Yeah. I don't hate it. It'll be interesting to see if they crack their portent.
I don't think that portent's ever getting cracked.
Yeah. Break these cuffs.
So is this the counterspell?
I should hope so.
This is where I would expect it.
Oh. Well, but now our 4/6 can attack for one turn before our 4/2 eats it. Yeah, if they don't have Thassa next turn, do we attack with the Stampede Rider just to reduce their blue pips? They're at 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. The 3/4 is going to eat but the 4/6 can eat the 3/1.
You know, like just Stampede Rider in?
That could be a trade with offering. What do you think? We have time to think about this.
2 cards in hand. This is gonna die regardless on...
Yeah. The issue is here is can they make a blue devotion next turn or not? If they take the trade, then they cannot. They will have a much harder time doing so.
Also lets them attack, though.
It does.
Because we don't have good blocks anymore.
We have the 4/6 on their 3/1, and then like a 2/2 on the 2/1.
Then like Rage Hound on the other. Yeah. Let's offer it.
Can go either way here.
I'd love to see that cracked.
Crack 'em. Crack 'em.
Okay.
Give us something good.
Cool. So they're now in digging mode. Thassa's less of a combat threat now. Because they have to double blue pip. 1 top, 1 bottom. They like a card. And we just get our free land drop.
We get our free land drops.
Okay, so we eat the Underworld Rage Hound. I would just block on the others if they come into combat, like, no matter what.
We have Thassa in play. That's like your goal.
They can tap my Warden, but that seems really dumb.
Yeah, if they do that, then we just...
Okay, worst they could do here would be like the 4 damage, +1/+1. But again, that's like a 2-for-1.
Even the 4 damage wouldn't... Yeah, it would kill.
It would kill. But, like, who cares?
Okay.
Okay, combat next turn is going real then. Alright, let's, I got, go for the Phreeses band, see if they trade.
Could go for Pharese's band. I could also see portenting here, to be quite honest.
I want to wait on the giant to show up for the portent.
Yeah, that's actually the right thing to do. Let's just see what happens.
Alright, this is probably getting counterspelled, but I want to try it.
If they do, then they're not tapping any of our attackers, and we just get to press.
Yeah. I also like hard, like, chord press here.
Do we die if that happens? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
If that,
Yeah.
if also turns on and they, like, full chord press us back, yes, they kill us.
Yeah, they'll have 4 cards in hand. Maybe we don't. Okay, we're gonna have a 4/4 in play, and we're gonna. Well, I think with this we just send with the 2/2 and the 4/2.
It even gets the mill too because damage. Why would you do that?
Ah, thank you.
Thank you for the. Oh God.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Oh my God.
So wrong of you. Yeah, get them, kids.
Yeah,
I think we said we leave the 3. Maybe we leave the 3/4.
I'll leave the 3/4 back.
Yeah. I'm kind of running scared because of that Thassa.
How is that turning on anymore?
Okay, after this,
How is that turning on anymore?
Now that they've done that, nah. If they just took damage there, I could conceivably see it. Stop doing that. Oh no! They milled good cards.
We have 13 cards in deck. I guess they're trying to win through Furious Rise, Mill?
I guess they can try that. I want to portent that and then bash their fucking teeth in.
Yeah.
We're just short of killing it. If we had one more mana, we could attack them for huge and then murder it afterwards.
How?
Oh, that's wrong creature. I thought that was the
Flowstone.
Flowstone. They're very similar art. Let's just bash. You got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And we can make the Stampede Rider or the Underworld Rage Hound. Oh, wait, with the... Can it sack itself?
No, another.
They just don't make cards fun anymore.
I fucked up. I had lethal.
Oh, how did we fuck up?
I had lethal. We could have just sat Furious Rise
Ah, alas.
instead of playing the Stampede Rider. If they kill us back here, I guess we're the hyper fool. But like,
Okay, they tapped out. We have 4 attackers.
yeah, that's not happening. That's still a misplay.
That's still a misplay. Worth noting.
I didn't note how much damage we had until like the attack actually happened, and mostly I thought it was sack a creature, but it's sack enchantment. But
Yeah,
anyway,
now we know.
they're attacking because they can blink, and then of course they re-blink, and then they take lethal here. But that could have been like, say they actually put up a real enough defense there. I don't know, like.
Yeah, let's note. We shall block 2 and then take 6 and die.
Yep. Thank you.
Escape that.
Furious Rise drew us 15 cards. But hold on, Thassa, what are you?
Oh no! Where'd she go? Why was she doing that?
If you make every mistake once, you'll be invincible. Indeed. Thank you, Shabadoo, for the reminder. Sometimes that's all you need.
That's a good card.
Yeah, I actually like this one. I don't think there's a ton of satyrs that make it strong, but the card itself is cool. I like the discard draw 2 on it. That's like...
Yeah, plus it's just like, cool.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
There's a... Hold on, I gotta pull it back up. Nope. How do I make the art bigger? Okay, so look over the shoulder of the dude in like the armbar or whatever,
Yeah.
and there's like this person who has the best like expression on their face. It's like, oh,
It's like, "Grrr."
it's really good. So anyway, she's pretty great. Discard changes. Back to draft.
Back to it. I think this is gonna be might be the last one.
Yeah, this one went longer than expected just based on
Our wacky things happen.
mistake on your opponent's deck is a lesser variety of mistake. True, though I do have one of those in my main deck. It's just I didn't like my mind didn't register sack and enchantment as part of the text.
Beautiful. I love seeing hands like this. You got bad shock. We got bad giant growth. We got pikers and bears. This is what Garfield imagines, folks. We're gonna jam an Underwolf Ragehound right into that.
Just keep on moving.
You do not believe how much we will attack in your 1/1. Oh. Well, in we go with the rubber hose. What's the Dream Spinner do? Destiny Spinner.
Turns lands into creatures that are XXs, where X is the number of enchantments you control.
Ah. That's a giant creature. It's a 2-mana 3/2. 2/3. It's crazy for the ability it has. No, you're not gonna block.
Sweet, you can draw some cards. The Binding of Titans, Swamp. Oh boy, was that 3 lands Binding of Titans? Looks like it. Yeah.
Alright, goodbye, Binding of Titans.
One. So that was mill a bunch, but it was only a 1-for-1.
Yeah, it was only on one card, and they spent their whole turn doing it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we're going to spend our whole turn playing a Hurloon Minotaur.
Damn it. I wanted to play two bears.
Sorry, I can't control when my wisdom is correct. Only when it's absolute.
Yeah, it's true. I understand.
Could not be countered.
Yeah, that was uncounterable.
You ready to 2-for-1 for that thing? They just block across, right? Yes, we're hoping for that. Yeah, we had to do it to him.
This tramples.
Busted. Busted makes me feel good. Busted.
Alright, so that revives for 6, so pretty quick here.
Invisible Man.
Oh shit.
What if it
comes back now?
is Ray's dead? Okay.
Wait, I don't care about that.
Yeah, we don't care about that. Yeah, it has text. Do you want to trade?
Hell yeah.
Our cards have text.
Ah, fire breathing. So Incendiary Oracle exiles on hit, or exiles if it would kill. So
It would zap away their 3/4.
okay.
Idle Fantasy.
Mogies, sure. All right, we are.
I'm gonna punch down their 3/4. Or do we punch down their?
3/3 has Death Touch.
Yeah, neither of these options are super great. I guess we do just punch down their 3/4, and when they flash it back, we sack the bear or whatever.
Yeah.
You get a 4/4 in play.
Problem is, this comes back as a freaking 5/6, which is just unkillable.
Just very large. We have we're just gonna draw the Akron board. It's fine.
Oh, they got like 500,000 cards in the grave.
We can offer the trade with our 3/4 against their guy.
I'm gonna simplify the board a little bit here.
We gotta range them out in the yard.
Yeah, the reason I'm doing this is because their life total's 9.
They're gonna upkeep Scry? Please do.
They thought about it.
Okay. They thought about it.
But then they realized that their best play is just playing a 5/6.
Yeah, 5/6 that nukes one of our guys. Man, we're playing against an opponent who knows what they're doing for once. That's crazy.
I know. Mishra Russ. Okay, so we get rid of Incendiary Oracle here, even though the fire breathing's cool. The 4/4 on board means that Furious Rise and cool things are around. Let's just flood.
Flood them. What is it? Okay, the Maze Warden has 1 relevant line of text.
Yeah, that's the giant wall of text does nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, 8 lands. They've scryed 2. They've got Mogi's Favor that doesn't do anything in yard at the moment. It's the only escape there. We almost have a lethal threat.
Yeah, they're kind of stuck in a holding pattern. Well, can we play that and crack our forge?
Yes.
And we shall do so.
So now we go to attack, and the game's over.
They got their scry.
Okay, this actually decides a lot depending on what top. 2 bottom, that's a dig.
That's a dig.
That means their hand sucks.
Yeah, I don't think we shove here though.
No, we shove next turn.
Yeah, next turn is our shove. We're just gonna hold. They're gonna be holding 3 blanks. That's our goal.
I think they're already on 2 blanks.
Yeah, if they have a mediocre creature, that's pretty bad for us. Just like a warm body.
There's the blank 1.
He didn't immediately go to combat, so they have something.
Well, they have the Mogi's thing.
Ah, true.
Hydra's Growth.
Mmm.
Okay.
So they have 1 giant creature.
So that's going to become a 6/7, and then next turn it'll become a 9/10.
Little do they know that we are going to be attacking the creature.
I'm gonna play a crow in goddamn war, and then 3 damage,
yeah.
huh?
3 damage sounds pretty baller to me.
Means if they do have some sort of
You know, I hate paying 3 mana for 3 damage, but if it's 3 lethal damage, then I'm pretty into it.
So they have to block the Maze Warden.
Yeah, math is for blockers.
Even if they block Maze Warden and then like kill one of the others, we still have lethal.
Yeah. Okay.
Round 2.
Do we have any graveyard hate?
No, and I feel like that's actually something. The more I've played this format, the more hyper important it feels to have that in your deck, because like that specific card is like, things like that are so goddamn powerful.
Yeah, it seems like the Relic of Progenitus is pretty good.
So in white there's a 3/1 that on death exiles a card in grave. In black there's a 2/1 flyer for 3 that has on coming to play exile a card in the grave. In green there's Return to Nature, which is naturalized, but
it can hit a card.
Yeah, things like that. So I feel like we did mention taking it, but we didn't grab. I'm gonna grab this Portent in here, by the way, because our opponent was on 1.
Well, if they're playing Hydra, then yeah.
They played 1 big ass creature. Like, what do you want from me?
We smash.
We want out. Furiate. Elspeth's Nightmare has exile on the saga as well. Exile the full grave.
I think Binding of the Titans exiles their grave too.
2 cards, but the mills them 3. But you can hit the like relevant ones. You have the Infuriate 1.
Let's kill.
God, I can't believe they didn't do the cross block. That would have
been ruinous. But
yeah.
They blocked straight across instead of. They went French fries rather than did.
Okay.
God, I've never skied before. This is good. Yes.
Because that was Furious Rise.
Like this very much. Please, thank you.
Yeah, I kind of want to draw a card. Okay. Shoutouts to Outpost Siege.
Shout outs to Outpost Siege, y'all. It's good.
There was a green card, Triumph of Triumph of
Triumph.
Green 2. It's like it's this card, but it draws at upkeep. And it's in green, but like this feels just so much more powerful.
Pizza. That's the other thing you do when you French fries. French fry or pizza. See, I never went skiing, so I don't know. I only live nearby a ski resort that I refuse to go to because it's not a real mountain. It's I'm pretty sure it's a garbage heap they put a mountain on top of.
Okay, so we play the Warden of the Chain here because if I draw a 4-drop that lets it attack, I would rather do that.
Yeah.
I would not rather do that anymore. Now I would just... Oh god, I even did.
Let's just draw some cards.
Let's take our card draw and move on with life.
You don't have enchantment hate. No.
Here comes...
No! Oh. Okay.
Oh, fuck. Enchantment hate, why? Wait.
Oh no, bad horse.
But that's a 3/3.
Yeah. It'll be a 5/5 later. Yes, deploy the hounds. I guess also the lows. But deploy the hounds. We don't need to attack. Hierophant Greed. Okay, that's good.
Wow, 2 fights.
How are the Reach Hound will attack? Let's just see which of their Death Touch creatures attacks and tries to block it.
Well, main deck enchantment hate like is just something like 100% you play, right? Like, oh please.
Yeah, there's enchantment creatures in all colors. Yeah, got them. Trade our worst creature for your worst creature. Little do you know, that's what we wanted.
Yeah. Again, that Underworld Charger is never leaving play. Like, what is it doing? Oh shit.
It might be leaving play soon.
Alright, fine, it's leaving play.
Please attack. You can still block it next turn.
God, lands are the worst draw here.
Yeah, they're not as good when you're not drawing 2 cards a turn. We've made our decision.
Cross block.
Okay.
Alright.
So what we're looking for is the Akroan War.
Yeah. Or important. If they don't have like a... If they present like a lethal body zone. Okay, next turn I can block and kill it. It'll become a 7/7 and then I can like block Chimera Infuriate.
Yeah.
So... What do they got? Sure.
Behold. Now I really want to draw the Akroan War.
Oh my god, yeah, with the sack outlet?
Or any important would be better at this exact juncture.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and kill that thing. I think we were gonna get blown out, but we gotta try it.
You gotta try. You make the plays you got, even if they're not great. Yep, Charger can't block. It's also got escape.
Shit,
it
no.
escapes with you.
Attacking last turn would have been better, but that's fine.
Well, now we're presenting the double block. They should accept it because their creature has flashback.
Also, their creature can't block.
Yeah, and their creature can't block.
Like, I will come in. Also, like, next turn, that'll become an 11/11. That ain't a lethal threat.
Not lethal yet.
It's lethal soon.
Dream Spinner.
Sure. blocker with some text. That's a pass. All right.
Well, let's see what we draw. I guess we can just bash in. We can take our 2 for 1 either way.
Okay, I'm thinking Fateful End, kill their Destiny Spinner. Flashback and Underworld Ragehound, because that'll put enough cards in there for one of them.
Ah, yeah.
And then attack them for 8. Put them at, 7, and then any attacker is lethal.
The attacker. Is that any attacker?
That's fine.
It lets us chump after. It lets us chump on the offense. What if Bad Horse had a drawback?
All right, so we put them on 7, and now.
Yeah, now we can.
That card doesn't do anything.
Okay, they died. Okay, so the play there was we attack, even if they have a blocker, we they only have 1 blocker because the horse has next.
All right, I'm gonna. Well,
I got the Thundering Chariot. Okay, I have to. Okay,
you take off. Thank you for joining. I realize this one went quite long. As these, there's a reason I don't actually like these ones are very long.
Yeah, the best of 3s take much longer.
I like 2 hours is my stream length, and these ones can go much longer, especially when I have 40 minutes on the draft. But anyway, thank you for joining.
No problem.
Catch you.
Enjoy your fight with Tangy Melon.
Tangy Melon.
Right.
All right. However, we're still going here. A lot of removal. I'll keep this on the basis of the colors and like the hand. I don't like the final flare in this. Like the person's avatar. Yeah, the Fibblethip avatar is pretty cool. That is Fibblethip from Totally Lost, which kind of turned into its own card. Mold of 5. Ooh. I'll show you Fibblethip afterwards. I'm sorry, did you pass no lance? Okay. Let's just... our opponent is lost. Interesting. I have no knowledge of what our opponent could be on. So there's no sideboard. They mold the 5. They did mulligan. I don't know what they did. Like, if you get a mold of 5 and then don't keep any lands, you mold a 4. We showed tonight you can win that. I can't keep this. If this were a forest, I could keep this, but not with not on this. Yikes! I will not keep it. All right, we're on the mold of 5. Hell yeah! All right. Final flare away. Maze Warden away. Keep this. They're on a mold of 6, and we know their name. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Soul Leader of Mogis. Soul Reaper, sorry. I'm just gonna play Warden of the Chain and pass. That blocks that. Okay, so this doesn't sack a creature, including itself. We've got blocks. This can not. Okay, Edicted. Taking the hit. I want to draw a good 4 here. Alright, well. I can take this out with a Fateful End, or I can Incendiary Oracle and threaten the takeout that way. gonna do this and leave up the pump block and the omen. The Fateful End for the Scry is compelling, but this feels fine. Like, if they try to go for that one, what's it called? The Saga. This trades. 2 drop for 3 drop, effectively 4 mana, but you know, trades. Sure, now we can Fateful End their 4. Nyx Herald, Aspect of Lamprey, Enemy of Enlightenment. Alright, for here, we're gonna go ahead and, ship it back. We'll Fateful End when they go to combat. The reason I did it that way is because I saw the Lamprey in their deck. It's gonna take a while to get to, but that card's too strong to pass. We can scry all the land later if we need to. Okay. Alright, let's play our Chimera. Attacks past their Charger and is a better 5-turn clock to 6-turn clock, so. 4 cards in hand. Okay, 3 cards of real cards. They've missed land drops. Sure, the Mogie's Favor. That's a pretty good one there. I can load some Chimera buyback, though. Oh, no! I can't. Exile a card from our opponent's graveyard. So, goodbye, Chimera. So I don't care about the Scry right now, because any land gives me this, and any other card that isn't a land is castable. So that's pretty good. I'm not blocking this. Two in hand, and they're real. They could flashback their Mogies on this, but like then it gets to flashback for its big, you know, like that's a question. Maybe they do it. The reason I played it is because like if they want to spend their cards in their grave on that, there's the chains. Good. When I see those chains, I either think of Legend of Dragoon or Kiva, and I haven't actually like ever watched Kiva, so I've only seen Kiva in decades, you know. Alright, so we're taking 3. We're gonna sack this end step. Like, at the beginning of Legend of Dragoon, there's like a dragon in a volcano chained up. When I say beginning, I mean the little cutscene that plays at the start of the game when you're just letting the disc go. Alright, I want to land here, and I don't want that Stampede Rider. Actually, I do want that Stampede Rider. No. Okay, take the fight. And they can flash it back for their full turn, but we've got pretty good plays for a while if they do. But it's on 20, which means 5 turns to win it, right? Flashback. Yep. Break the chains. 5/5 can't block. Alright, let's just start dealing damage as much as we can here. Six land. They've got to have a good play here then, right? Okay, we're going to take this hit. Go to 7. If they play evasive creatures, things will start getting bad. They play a 5/5 or larger, things get very bad. It's okay. That could be worse. That's horrible. Oh, shit. So I can pick up any permanent from the grave. So they went and grabbed Enemy of Enlightenment, and we drew a blank. Uh-oh. We are forced to attack here. Acolyte of Affliction is incredibly strong. The best card in this color combination by a mile and a half. So they're going to get a good flyer on us. That looks like the game pretty wrapped. So on to game 3. Just there again, they're going to play an evasive creature. I'm not sure what one draw would save us. Oh, freaking spawn. Oh. Okay, maybe there are some draws. Ah, never mind. Okay, their deck is removal heavy, and we are land heavy. Let's move on. But yeah, this card right here, Acolyte of Affliction, Golgari Find Broker from the Ravnica block was green, black, 3/4. Pick up a permanent. I think the card's worse than this, because this card mills 2, then picks up a permanent, doesn't target, so like you can't like remove the best card in response to fizzle it. You'll just make them pick up the next worst card. So like, it just doesn't function. Anyway, let's move on to game 3. So let's... God, that was going well up until... Okay, I kind of want, again, Portent of Betrayal seems pretty good here. We'll take out the Infuriate for that. That's been doing well for us. I don't want Nyxborn Brute because they showed -3/-3. Throw the first one just to style? I don't know. A Mull to 5 I like miss just sounds like somebody who mulliganed like 3 awful hands and just said, well, screw this. Holy shit, the curve. Oh my god. It's here. The best curve possible. Go. So, Horned Beetle gets +1/+1 at the beginning of combat if you control a 4-power creature. It's a counter, it's permanent. Don't -3/-3 this, don't do it. Don't you dare, I'm gonna be really mad if you -3/-3 my card. Okay, Mire Triton. Annoying, but acceptable. No attack symmetry in there. Mogi's Favor needs one other card in the grave to do its job, and it can kill off Loathsome Chimera from the grave, but by then the beetle will already have changed to, will already be a 4/4, which is huge enough, as our 2-drop. I'm going to use Fateful End to probably get rid of that Mire Triton and attack around it. Oh, they're just going to 2-for-1 themselves. Hell yes. A+ would take that every time. Let's go 2-drops forever. Alright, attacking for 4. So they can recur the Mogi's Favor to start killing off these things, but it's their whole turn and starts eating their graveyard, and they're in a bit of trouble right now just on, like, life. So, thank you, Beetle. You did a lot of work. You got a 2-for-1 out of our opponent, just flat. That curve is incredible. I do not care at all about Nessian Wanderer. That's an irrelevant play to me. Let's take that out of the picture, and that can stay. Okay, Warden of the Chain will be pretty good. You can't afford to play that, I don't think. Okay, so I'm gonna play Stampede Rider here because it can attack without this, like, condition. And if they flashback their, yeah, if they flashback Freak of Spawn, they can't block enough. Alright, Gruul. Gruul them down. Just crush them. Deal lethal damage. Alright, final round. Hey, Glorspore Shaman. You're a card that goes in a lot of Gruul decks as well for escapes. This is some good escape stuffs, too. It sets up fodder. If you're... alright. So this is it. Final match. We're either taking our second loss or our fifth win. Are you ready, folks? I'm excited. This has been fun. The Gruul deck's been awesome. There's some picks that I would have done differently now that we kind of have a better feel for, you know, the world, but I don't know. I think this deck works very well. A little light on big removal. That Portent should probably be in the main. Akron War is unbeatable. I mean, it's beatable, but, like, feels unbeatable. Like, holy crap. Okay, they have first choice. Oh, I gotta show you Fibblethip after the game. Forgot about that. Hey, that's a hand we can't keep. So let's get out of here, mulligan that. I'm okay on this. Now you might think, like, are you sure about that? And the answer is like, no, I'm not. But we're on the draw, and we're missing a land drop. So, like, we have 3 draws at a 30... we're probably gonna put, Warden on the bottom. We're at 3 draws. Actually, to draw a land. And it's going to be 15 out of 33, which is slightly worse than 50% 3 times. So we have to lose 3 coin flips. It's worse than a coin flip. It's actually at 45 or something like that. I'm gonna put the Ward on the bottom because, like, that actually is more of a, that's 8 and 33, which is much lower odds. And we already have a 4-power thing for the Furious Rise. So, I don't know what our opponent is. We have no goddamn clue. Blue, huh? Alright, well, there's a 2-drop. Gives us things to do. We'll decide on which 2 we want to play based on their line. Okay, let's go Rage Hound into an empty board. Sure. They'll probably take that trade. Because it full trades. Hey, and there was a green. Alright, so when this dies, it exiles a card from the opponent's grave. So... we're gonna play the long game here. The idea is I play Flummox Cyclops next turn and Furious Rise. Okay, well... counterspell? Trampled Stampede Rider is not a really good counterspell target. It's not super great. It's not bad, but it's not great. So if they're gonna leave up counterspell mana, we're gonna actually have run of the table. Fine with that. Okay, make 2 1/1s and gain some life. 2 1/1s are sort of irrelevant. Keep up counterspell mana. Alright, I don't want to play the Flummox Cyclops into this, like, very obvious counterspell mana. So we're gonna go ahead and play Incendiary Oracle instead. Like, they might not have the counterspell. Like, there's 2 counterspells they could be representing. But, like, because of how they've played, it feels like it's possible. And if we lose this, our Furious Rise turns off, and our Furious Rise turns off, like, oh boy, that gets bad. So. They probably scry on step. That's an easy choice. 3 cards in hand. Yeah, best part, Oracle can be a 4-power creature. If I draw nothing else, I could just pump it to 4 and then Furious Rise, you know. It's bad, but, you know. Too much to lose in the bottom 2. Yeah. And our opponent's not, like, threatening us at the moment. I kind of want to play the Furious Rise Gambit because I want to win in the long game against this. because we didn't have a good aggro. Oh, that's strong. So this becomes a 3-3, and they pump their team. This card's cool, by the way. I like Sentinel's Eyes. It has a really easy escape cost. Do you have another trick? +2/+1 your team? Flicker the Sentinel's Eyes. That did not work the way you wanted it to. I saw what you were doing. So what they wanted to do was re-trigger Heroic there. Counterspell Mana's down. They wanted to re-trigger Heroic. And they just gave up. Good. Okay. Damn, that sucks. They wanted to re-trigger Heroic so that they could kill everything on our board, but... So auras only target... let me pull up like an aura here. Auras only target on cast. It's very strange. So say you have, say you have a pacifism, right? Like, you have a pacifism in play. You know, attached creature can't attack or block. And you cast it, and you cast it on a creature. Good job. Flicker of Fate would let you flicker the enchantment out of play, and then come back in. And with an aura, you re-choose what it is attached to. But it doesn't target. This means if your opponent had a hexproof creature, you can push it on it. It's an interesting line, to be certain. Been liking that portent. Yeah, flicker onto a hexproof creature. Yes, you can. So, like, because hexproof is only from targeting, and targeting is only on casting, which is very weird. It's extremely weird. Oh, God, I don't like this. I'm going to keep it, but I guess if we get flooded, we have the Pheresis band brawler, but, like, oh, this is 2 dead cards. I'm very, okay, that actually fixes the hand a lot by giving me a play. Let's go ahead and play the Underworld Rage Hound. Okay, the best thing they could do is they could have the flash. Okay, Dawn Evangel. Hierarch's Tower Scout. Hey, how's it going? This grabs 2 drops to hand when a creature with an aura dies. Hey, a flyer. At the beginning of your upkeep, return 1 other enchantment you control to its owner's hand. Oh. Okay. Okay, so not itself. But it lets you keep rebuying your omens? That's pretty neat. Okay, I don't want to do anything there. I just want to, like, wait for them to go for something on this Chimera, because they're at 8. I want to save this burn for their face if things go, like, a certain direction. Dreadful Apathy. Okay. Oh, that's powerful. So they can go with the Exile trigger and then pick it up. You don't plan on blocking? I don't think this resolves. Deny, okay. Oh, it's up to even. Wow. Okay. So they have no cards in hand. If they attack us, we kill them with Beetle plus attack if they have no play, but they have a play. So that's a weird way to do it, but like I need to get my Horn Beetle online. Alright. So I need them to draw a blank. That is a blank and a half. That ends it. They have to chump block, and from here this game is over. Alright. Alright, 5-1. We did it, folks. Perfect. Not perfect, but you know, victory. Victory, huh? Let's take our prize. 6 full packs and 2,100 gems, which is all of our entry plus 600. 2 things I said I was going to do. Number 1, here's a bunch of new cards for you. Hey, how you doing? One. I don't know how to spell Fibblethip. Creature rare, not collected. There it is. Fibblethip. So this is Fibblethip the Lost. Fibblethip the Lost was a joke the second Ravnica round, so Return to Ravnica, which was 7 years back. And back in that, we had a card called... Totally Lost. So this is Totally Lost. And you can see it has Fibblethip on it. And this was the first, you know, Fibblethip showed up. And everyone loved Fibblethip. To the point where they gave Fibblethip their own card, and they started including Fibblethip on a couple arts as kind of a joke. So, that's Fibblethip. Anyway, let's open some packs to finish this up. I can talk about some cards at the end here. Like I said, the thing Cling to Dust super good. Temples are in here, that finishes off, yes, on the other Totally Lost, yes, as I mentioned, the hiding on arts. Blood Aspirant. This one's actually pretty nifty. When you sack a permanent, put a one counter on sack creature enchantment. 1 damage to creature, but it's a growing threat. There's this, like, sacrifice plan here. I don't know how good it is, but, like, when you ask, like, what would the satyrs be good for, that's the other part of it, is just sacrificing for this plan. I'm sad Eat to Extinction doesn't say Surveil. That bugs me. But I think it bugs me and only me. Siona, Captain of Peleus, is a weird one. the like top 7 is pretty good for the find, and is very like an aura based general. Rare mythic. It's very good, yes. What else? Oh, I love Aliros here. Aliros? Rios? Alirios? Alirios. Illyrios. Illyrios? Illyrios. Let's go with Illyrios. Illyrios here is really fucking cool. For one, like you play this and it's like a 5/5 of power and toughness, but Illyrios here doesn't untap as long as the reflection's around. And it's like, that's super cool. The thing I like the most about Illyrios is if you play multiple copies of Illyrios, it's legendary and dies, but you keep getting more and more reflections. Perforos' Intervention is a neat cycle. I think the blue one's the most hyped out of this one, and the black one's okay. Is that an infinite with Kiki Jiki? No, because Kiki needs a thing to untap Kiki. And also, Kiki can't target legends. Dude. Nice. Thassa, if I remember right, is the second highest, like, in paper costing god. There's been some pretty good decks using this in Agent of Treachery to steal everything forever. Heliod being the number 1. I think that the Heliod, Thassa, and the red-green god are the most playable, with Erebos being in the cat deck as well, as a strong playmaker. I don't like the green god very much. The red god's waiting for a good shell. Temples are always nice. I feel like this card's playable if you have no other escape cards in your entire deck. 0. You have to have none to play this card. And even then, you probably have to have mill to play this card. I don't know how you ended up in black with no escape cards in your deck, though, because like black is the card that like has self-mill and all the cool escape cards. Bronze-eyed Lion, a callback to the Labors of Hercules, but also to Fleecemane Lion in its text. So... in Modern, I don't think like you actually want to include it. That's not very good. I'm saying in Limited only. This card owns. This card is scary as shit. Okay. You take a look at the text on this card. We got 4 mana. Alright, 3/4 flying. Alright, that passes the test. Lifelink. Oh, wow. Alright. Super good. Pegasus control of lifelink. That's weird. Whenever you're playing enchantment, make a 2/2 flying white Pegasus token. Oh, are you serious? Like, this is a bomb and 1,000 halves in Limited, and, like, I've seen constructed decks with it. So, but in Limited, I think this might be the best or second best rare in the set in Limited. Like, I guess besides Wrath of Gods. So, anyway, let's go put our Mastery Orb away. I always love the story of reading a card like that. Like, Wait, do I have more orbs? Ooh, more orbs. Heliod's Punishment is a card I wish was more infinite. I don't know. The Alice holds up the world thing is like super cool, but I wish it like went longer. I don't know. It wouldn't be as balanced as it was, but like, anyway. So yeah, that's Theros. We'll be doing some more of this. I don't know if we'll do more of this tomorrow, but we'll be doing more of this on Tuesday for sure. So please look forward to that. Thank you everybody for joining. I know these are kind of the off-schedule streams on the weekend, but I hope you all enjoy them just the same. If you want to catch when I do go live, you can always follow, get notified. You can always, it's Tuesday. It's like weekdays, 7 Central, and then weekends are a lot more odd. So we'll see how that goes for later ones. But anyway, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. Again, if you want to catch when I go live, you can always follow, see when I go live, subscribe for cool skulls, cool slimes. Other than that, I'm just really happy you're here having a fun time. That's all I can ask for. So yeah, I will catch you on the flip side. Good night, everybody.